Welcome back to Lorecasters.
Yeah. Ow.
I am Jeremy, your lore master. I will be playing everyone that is not our intrepid heroes.
Prove it.
Hi guys, I'm Carter. I'm playing Cordis Ray, and you too, Calliope. That's Calliope is here as well.
I am Taylor. That is my name, and I will play Taytalian, who is never quite sure who he is actually playing. Could be Bruce, could be Spike, could be Rock, could be so many
Not
things.
fucking Spike.
Hi, everybody. I'm Kens, and I will be playing Chance Cole Fable. And there's a chance that we might get a dance with Destiny tonight. I don't know.
Cloudy
took
with a
shot.
chance of
I
chance.
took my shot. I don't know if I sank it. I'm pretty sure I didn't, but you know.
I think that's a swing and a miss, but you know what? We respect
Ouch. I understand.
Something sank, and if it's the ratings, that's okay too.
Oh!
it. Don't forget to like, rate, and subscribe.
Ow. My heart hurts.
We gotta make up the difference.
Hi, I'm Danny, and I'm playing Felix Ghostwood.
So clean.
I love it. Yeah. I'm Julia. I play Prue, and I'm here to absolutely harass everyone else at the table. Yeah, specifically
Feisty.
Carter.
Feisty tonight.
Yeah, she doesn't have her basket of hacky sacks that. She
But I
does.
have pillows, and I will use them, and I am feeling particularly spicy.
As the person who's in charge of sound, could you please not throw pillows?
Yeah. Official request.
Official request denied. I appreciate your going through the official channels.
Yeah, sorry,
No.
it's just something that has to happen. I have to learn my lesson.
Exactly.
That's what I get for putting it in the form of a question.
Yes. Thank you, Trebek.
Yes.
Oh,
R.I.P. Am I right? Previously on Lorecasters.
Our dynamic duo, Thorn and Fable,
Damn right.
Woo!
won their match in the
And no-
underground fighting pit.
And nothing else bad happened.
No,
Definitely did not accidentally kill one of the Bull brothers by nutting him so hard.
I'm sorry.
Look.
Chance is like, no,
Oh,
don't
no.
kill a
I
townsperson.
said what I said.
Chance is like, no, don't kill a townsperson. Oh my god.
But I'm gonna headbutt this villain's nuts into the next dimension.
Hey, you know what? When you're good at your job, you're good at your job. Can't help
I
it.
mean, respect.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Game recognized game.
Well, they won,
Yeah, we did.
and only one
Right.
of the brothers survived the encounter. Then Taytalian went to collect his large sum of winnings. And Chance decided,
Okay.
in her eternal wisdom, to go speak to the leaders of a gang by herself.
Yeah, always split the party.
And
That's the
then
phrase.
demand answers from them with no backup.
Hey, it was a solid plan. If it had gone the way I thought it was going
But did it?
to. No.
But nonetheless, her new friends came and rescued her from this situation and got a few answers. Unfortunately, those answers were that the Ticklemaster was indeed involved and was planning a large-scale attack on the city of Doftar to upend the status quo. Scrambling, the party decided to evacuate as many people as they could. They told them that there was money outside, a party outside the city, a whole host of things. They got people to play music and do a Pied Piper routine to lead people out of the town.
I talked to rats.
You did talk to rats and birds
And the
to
birds.
help the evacuation.
The birds and the bees.
And
there was actually no bees.
a
Prove
good
it. No,
portion
prove it.
of the town,
I'll see you in court.
there can be bees.
I mean,
you.
it's
But
not
canonically, in the last episode, there were no bees mentioned. But
Talk to my attorney.
after getting almost everyone they could find out of the city, the ground erupted
What do you mean almost?
with purple vines. Well, you sent the Bull Brother to the Temple of Krelia in hopes of reviving his recently deceased brother.
Look.
So technically we said both of the
And
brothers.
Bloodhawk was left unconscious in the underground fighting ring.
Is he just in the ring bleeding?
Well, I mean, who knows what's happening to Bloodhawk
Oh
now.
no.
Oh, no.
Italian, how you feel about that?
It's fine. I already got my shirt.
It's
Hey,
collectible.
It's collectors. Well, I didn't say he was dead. Okay. But nonetheless, the Feywild burst through the ground in the form of giant purple vines, wrapping up buildings and growing around the Tower of Dosh.
Are we not doing phrasing anymore?
What do you mean?
No, I'm good.
What do you mean?
You were so proud of yourself with that one, weren't you? And it just wasn't that good.
No, we'll leave that. Okay,
Wow.
I
Shots
maintain
fired.
that it was actually pretty good.
Would you like me to say growing around the length of the Tower of Doshi?
Yeah, just like work in the word girth, and we're good.
Yeah. Got it.
Hi, Julia's mom.
I'm the only one who makes
but-
dirty jokes.
We catch up with our party outside of Dothtar proper with the eruption of Fey elements and these Fey creatures running rampant through the streets.
Would you consider the vines girthy?
Yes.
There it is.
Oh, thank God.
So what do we?
Sorry. No.
What do we do? I feel like last week didn't we say something? We should go back in there and make sure that everybody's out.
I don't think that's what we said.
I don't want to do that.
I think we were more along the lines of time to party.
Yeah, that was definitely where we started, and then we got people out, and it sounded like as many people as we were going to get out got out. Is the impression I got from the dungeon master.
And then they also saw this eruption of girthy vines swallow half of their city. I don't think they're in the mood to party. But they might be feeling grateful for the evacuation.
I've read that book before.
I think so. The most important thing I feel out the gate is what does this mass of human beings that we have collected outside of the city look like?
People.
No, I mean,
A
like,
No,
mass
they're
of-
not all human beings. It's very speciesist of you.
okay, what the fuck ever. You know what I mean? Creatures that we have
It's a lot of rats, actually.
that we have drawn out. I mean, are they
Predominantly
Did we
rats.
actually have a party going? Because I feel like we got like 3 kegs and told them to meet by our squash cart.
we
we had
did
some
collect
rap
alcohol.
music.
Yeah.
So,
I'm just curious. Like, was there a party cracking off and then
yes,
the
there
vines
was a
happened?
party getting going, and then, this incursion happened, and people are like, whoa, what the fuck was that? And you and the people closest to you in the evacuation saw that the city is being overgrown with these sudden fey plants and these fey creatures. So the party comes to a screeching halt in the face of this destruction.
We should try to see if we can figure out where the Ticklemaster is. I don't know if we're going to be able to stop it at this point, but we should try.
And do what exactly?
I don't know. But what if we stop him and all of these vines go back to the Feywild?
And what if what happened last time was you all got, and then it was me, mano y mano, with a fey demon.
That's badass.
I got the shield now.
I'm so happy for you.
And I know new spells.
I mean, based on what you guys are saying, it doesn't sound like this guy's a very easy pickings. So
He's not.
at all.
Oh, he's
right.
an asshole.
okay.
Yeah.
I mean, there are lots of assholes. Some are easy pickings and some aren't.
No, he took his horn out of his head and it was an axe.
Have you ever
what?
heard of
Yeah.
someone getting gored to death?
You mean, yeah, I've heard of it.
Yeah, he stabbed me with his
Yes.
horn and it wasn't on his head.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh my!
gods.
I thought it was the head horn. Was it not the head horn?
It was
No.
like, yeah, stabbed
He-
me with his
Was
axe.
it the pelvis horn?
Ooh, well,
Oh.
hopefully not.
Well, that's a different matter entirely.
What is the energy of all the people around us?
Terrified mostly.
Okay.
Sure.
Is there anyone that's like trying to calm people down? Is there anyone like that's clearly taking some form of leadership so we don't have to?
Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
I would say that you do see a couple people that are kind of calming others down. Most of them are probably like the tavern owners, the innkeeps, trying to not just calm people down, but keep them from running back into the city.
Yeah.
And there are a few city guard that I would say came out with you to see what all the commotion
Cool.
was about. They're taking charge as well. But the King's Guard that you saw investigating
Yeah.
Cordis and Taytalian's room earlier at the Wolf and Starling, They are still in the city somewhere.
Yeah.
You don't see any sign of the King's Guard out here. But the Dothtar City Guard and the innkeeps seem to be kind of rallying people, calming them down, moving them away from the edge of the city.
I don't think we need to be worrying about the Ticklemaster. He's already done what he's going to do. We should try to see how many people we can help.
But we've already gotten them out.
Not everyone.
I mean,
What if there's people trapped in vines?
we
What
did-
if...
yeah, and then we did just send the Bull Brothers to the Krellian Temple, and I feel like they would not have had time to go
Yeah.
there, get revived, and then leave.
come back.
So I'm really concerned, and I actually kind of want to go check on them.
I mean, that's fair. We should do that to assuage your guilt,
My
conscience, murderous appetites. We should probably
Just
do
hers,
that.
right?
Wait,
Definitely not
The,
yours.
the
Prue.
Clover Patch Kids
I-
sounded like they had something bigger planned for the city once this eruption happened.
Exactly.
It sounded like they were gearing up for something. I think we should get into the city and try to see what that is at least.
I agree. I will pause you, Cordis, because I did not kill anyone. Again,
can
that
we
was
just stop,
literally
stop
just,
talking about like me?
literally just
Can we
not
just
me.
stop talking about how I killed
Let's
someone?
go.
Because that's gonna haunt me forever. If
All
I'm
right.
honest.
So
On me forever.
Prue's gonna go behind Chance and kind of push on her hindquarters.
We
and, like,
also have to
excellent,
talk to
let's
Wait,
go.
I'm going. I'm
Yep,
going.
let's all go.
Oh, right. That consent is important.
I think if we've
Yes,
shown
I thought
that
I
if you
had
have
it.
enough money, any mistake can be fixed.
You know what's really funny? This is the first time Prue has never like been stoked about killing someone or not killing someone.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do you know Prue? Do you know that she's ever killed anyone?
Yes,
Yeah.
we have a book that shows.
You're
How
keeping
many
a
people
tally
you
mark
killed?
of how many people you've
There's
killed.
a whole thing.
and
Which, by the way, you
Well,
do need to put one,
Darklings, you know.
That's on me.
which, by the way, you do
not
need to
people.
put one in for Chance.
Yeah, I do get a
no,
tally. I'm on
the
the
chance
board.
tally is actually already on there.
Does it get
Wow,
reversed
thank you
if he
so
gets
much.
brought back, like magically? Or?
No, I feel like you
No.
keep the point.
No, you keep the
you.
point.
Yeah, you got
I
the
think that
kill.
was actually
Yeah,
a debate.
I definitely owned it.
You definitely murdered someone in cold
Okay,
blood.
and I
In front
I
of
take
an
off-
audience.
Okay. I'm walking down the street. I'm going.
running after Chance
Wow,
with the
look at all
notebook
these
that says,
vines.
look, there's a hole. There's a
I got your
system.
tally in here.
I have a system.
Oh my gosh! Wow, there's my name and a tally next to it that represents someone's whole
No
life.
assist, just to kill.
There's probably a
Represents
family.
Someone's whole
There's probably a
life.
family behind that tally.
Oh, I bet
There's
he has
probably
like
friends.
a girlfriend or a boyfriend or a
Yep.
they friend. Yeah.
Well, okay, so I do have to throw this out there. So obviously I feel like the tower is where this all started from. The Tower of Dashi.
Dashi.
Yeah. Tower of Dashi.
Dashi.
I mean, if Tickleman is still here,
Oh, of the Long Island Ticklemans?
the Long Island Tickleman, the younger cousin, if he's still here, that might be where he is. And if they're trying to do something bigger, it might come from there.
You guys also know that the Krellian Temple is quite close to the Tower of Dashi.
Okay.
Okay. We can
yeah,
stop by there on the way.
I take out my halberd and I start making my way straight for the temple.
No, I'm just simply saying I think we should go to the tower. I understand that the temple is nearby. Why are we going to the temple? Just to check on Bullboy?
Yes, and to make sure they could get out safely, because clearly they can't handle themselves.
Is that
Burn!
Shade. Hey, you know what? I can make jokes because it makes me feel better.
They could also be more help to us if we need it.
That's so
Yes.
smart. That exactly right, Felix.
Absolutely.
If they're fully healthy again, they can help evacuate people from the city.
Yeah,
Exactly.
because when my sibling dies, I think, you know what I should do? I should help those around
Hey,
me
at
who
least-
murdered my siblings.
And
You're an only child.
We
Yeah,
gave them
well,
a
except for
bunch
you.
of
And
gold.
honestly, I've tried to kill you a few times.
True.
by the time we get to this point in the conversation, are we there?
No.
It was worth a shot.
You start moving into the city proper, and you notice these vines gripping buildings. One arcs over the street, almost like the bow of a tree. And suddenly, there's a splash of color, and this green smoke floats in front of you as the ground is shot with one of the exploding capsules from the slingshot of a Clover Patch Kid.
Gods.
Oh, yeah, they've been vandalizing the city. With
And
these
you
things.
look up to the bow, and standing up there is a young wood elf with a slingshot leveled at you, a pink capsule placed in and ready to fire.
Can I use a mage hand?
You can wait,
Okay.
Oh.
and
You
then
can
you might
wait.
change your mind.
Sure.
But you might not.
Oh.
Accompanying him are 3 small creatures with dark blue skin and long kind of swooshing hair sticking back that ends at a point. And you see they're almost like vibrating while they stand near him up on the bow. And they each have small sword at their hip.
Those trolls?
Have they asked you a riddle?
Not yet, but I'm
Well,
getting
then they're
myself.
not
I'm getting
trolls.
myself ready for
No,
one.
then they're not trolls.
I mean, the 90s trolls.
What do you want?
Oh, the hair. Sure.
Just going first roll.
Still want to use that mage hand?
Is he helping us, or like these troll dudes? Are they giving allies of one another?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, the Clover Patch Kids seem to be working with the Fae.
Yeah. Are they gonna shoot at us, or are they gonna let us by?
You don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my mage hand to just move him up a bit if he's gonna shoot. If he's gonna shoot.
We could insight check him?
As you start to use your magic, I'll like kind of swap in and like change how I look into like a wood elf. Be like, we're Fae too, so whatever you need.
Just bend over and take it. All right, I like it.
2 of the little blue creatures seem to almost disappear in a sudden blur. I don't think so. We don't know you. You don't look like Clover Patch Kids, and you're definitely not from the Feywild.
Do I recognize them?
Give me a
This is
history.
why you should grow your hair out, Felix.
I don't know how familiar you are with individual members of the Clover Patch Kids, but
Okay. That is a 10.
you do not.
Dawn.
Never seen this guy before.
I mean, Felix and I are the right height for the Clover Patch Kids, right?
I mean, the leader is a halfling. This guy's a wood elf.
Oh, damn it.
Can I just yell out to him? Guys, I don't understand. Like we're just making our way through. We're not Clover Patch Kids. Sure, we're just making sure people aren't hurt. That's it. We're here to help.
We're trying to evacuate the city.
Yeah, we're in the.
Yeah, that kind of messed up the point.
Were you trying to kill all these folks?
The people
Or,
that
like,
are hurting.
hurt 'em?
Trying to kill all of them, no.
Do we know
Okay.
the Clover Patch Kids leader's name?
Yeah, we got it last.
Yeah, I don't remember for the life of me what it was.
I think I wrote it down.
Which is weird because I just listened
His
to the
name is
episode.
Nell.
No.
Nell.
Okay,
Yes.
so I'm famously not a halfling, but I look like a halfling, and I go, excuse me, you don't recognize me. Nell and I grew up together, and you don't recognize me.
Give me a deception check.
That's really embarrassing for you guys that you don't recognize her.
You're really embarrassing, really.
Can that be the help action?
Famously not a halfling.
I mean, could that be the help action? I'm proficient in
Please,
all sorts
please
of
let it be the help action.
all sorts of charismatic things.
Are you proficient in deception? No. Then it is not the help action. What did you roll?
Well, that's a 1.
Oh
And you're
no!
you're not a halfling, right?
Famously not a
Yes.
halfling.
Oh, you think I'm stupid?
I do.
I grew up with Nell.
I do think you're stupid. That is entirely accurate.
Tries to shoot the slingshot at you. Your mage hand pushes up on it. And it sails over your guys' heads. Roll initiative.
Okay.
Well, that's on me.
Dun, 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 dun.
Feels like it's on them.
It's on them, really.
Oh, now I roll well. Sure. Great.
Honestly.
Great.
I will never roll a good initiative in this game.
Bahamut Almighty. Oh, God.
Putting the shit in initiative.
Non-lethal damage. Remember, everyone.
I feel it.
Spells cannot be non-lethal
I
damage.
feel targeted.
Yes. You should.
Don't feel targeted. You don't have any spells left.
I don't have any spell slots left,
Excellent.
so
I love that.
No
Let's-
worries.
Let's all
yeah, wait.
specify.
Are we grabbing our kids?
Let's toggle on.
All right. Did anyone get above a 20?
20.
That's not above 20.
It's
Frustrating when she's sassy and correct.
I got it. I got a 21.
A.
And 20 to 15.
15.
14.
Did
That's
I
not,
ask for that
that's
yet,
not-
Carter?
But it comes after 15, you son of a bitch.
Wait your turn.
And Taytalian, what did you get, my friend?
Oh, I got a 4,
A 4. A 4.
What'd you roll?
a 3.
A D20. I think.
Okay. D12? What? Is that not it?
I rolled on the campfire tokens
You
again.
rolled
I
shit
should-
for a D20, but great for a D4.
Oh,
Those campfire tokens, man.
I rolled a campfire token and got a 4. That's pretty good, guys.
Yeah.
Roll the campfire token.
that's a tentacle. Put it down.
That's
It's a
vine
it's a
today.
vine.
It's a tentacle.
It's a vine
It's a
today.
purple girthy vine.
Oh, the vine.
Oh gosh. Gotta catch 'em all.
All
we went
right.
different directions there.
We're all over the
First,
place on that one.
Yeah, we're terrible.
So the two minis on your sides, those are the two quicklings that disappeared.
Quicklings.
You can see them; they're not invisible. We'll learn about that in a moment. But kicking off initiative, getting even higher than the quicklings is a chance.
Okay, so I'm seeing the quicklings, and they're how high up?
So the two
They're on
people
the
in
ground.
front of
Right.
you,
Yes.
those are 10 feet up on the vine. The
Okay.
purple and red ones on the ground are just on the ground your level.
Okay.
They're not up anywhere anymore. They moved down and around you when they started preparing to stop you.
Cool. I'm going to go ahead and run forward towards the vine, and I'm gonna try to look up at the wood elf and be like, "Look, if you want to have a conversation, why don't you get on our level?" And I'm going to try to slice the vine with my halberd right now. Wow, that is a 1.
Oh no.
I'm also
Ooh,
famously not.
The first
Famously not a halfling.
one
Not halfling.
of the session. So just a quick reminder to our listeners and our players.
Yeah, we know.
When
Jeremy.
We don't need
you
a
get
reminder.
a natural 1, it counts as a strike. After 3 strikes, all subsequent natural 1s are catastrophic failures. This would be a terrible session to get catastrophic failures on.
That feels judgy.
I might switch my dice.
I mean, as long as we can find the cart and our horses, we're good.
Chance, is that your whole turn?
That's my whole turn. What does he say to me as I miss? Like my swords or my halberd swings down, and I totally miss the vine.
What was that?
It was me. That was a warning shot. So
Oh, kind of like I gave you a moment ago? Don't worry, I don't have another one.
and he like, yeah. This is again. It's an audio medium, Jeremy.
He pulls back his slingshot.
No,
I thought the effect, worked with the phrase.
No.
But
It
it's
doesn't.
okay.
Ken's was right there. You have to describe what you're doing.
Yeah,
Jeremy.
and like,
Well, I'm not doing anything except ending Chance's turn, I imagine.
I think that's all I can do.
Because it's now Felix's turn.
I had a hex on one of the people in the room that we left.
How long does Hex last?
1 hour.
I will say you still have it if you'd like to reapply it.
Excellent. I'm gonna apply it on the one that had the slingshot.
Okay.
My eyes, bonus action, glow, the green, yellow, one in each eye, and so do his. So that way
Whoa.
he knows he has my hex.
Yes.
And then I'm gonna run up behind Chance.
Oh, hey there.
Sliding up behind Chance. So at least I'm within 30 feet of the one with the slingshot.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna use my action to use Thornwhip. Reach up at him, pull down mystical energy and all that jazz. Because I'm gonna pull him off the roof.
Ooh, okay.
I'm assuming a 10 is not gonna hit.
Ooh, not quite enough.
Excellent.
He hops to the side as your thorn whip smacks
I'm gonna
into the
hex
vine.
his dexterity.
Okay.
That is my turn.
He's just like, woo! Oh, you guys have bad aim. He's now the quicklings.
This person looks like an adult, right?
Yes, but
wanna
he's
make sure.
young elf, but doesn't look like a child.
Cool. That's
Like
just
an adult.
that's what I needed to know.
Yes. Not a
'Cause-
child. You
'cause
can kill him. If
I'm
that's
gonna
what you're
kill
wondering.
this not child.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if you're worried that he's a child, so you don't want to kill him, no, you can kill him. This is an adult man. One of the quicklings moves right up behind you, Taytalian, and he's going to make a dagger attack against you.
That's fine. I traditionally have very high AC.
Oh yes, that is a 24.
Yeah, just hits
high.
my AC of 12. Yeah.
Doubled up.
That's gonna be 5 piercing damage.
I really miss Shatterspear.
I'm sorry. They have a very high bonus because they use Dex because it's a dagger. That's 9 piercing damage.
Cool. Cool.
And he gets one more attack. That is not going to hit. That is a 10.
That's
Shocking.
that is really.
He rolled a 1?
That's surprising.
No, a 2. So, you notice this thing as he zips up to you. The first attack is just a blur. That dagger is in and out of your gut before you can blink. But you are able to kind of dance to the side. The second one just slices through an area of your robe, and then he's gone. And if you would move him 15 feet around to the other side of you, they move so fast that if you are looking at them and not actively like perceiving with the perception skill, it almost looks like they're just disappearing. Think like instant transmission on Dragon Ball Z. Like these guys move extremely fast, and each time they stop, their body is blurred. You see this kind of white lightning crackling across their hair.
Guys, there's a problem. They're very quick and they're real stabby.
The next one zips down to Prue and attempts to take a slice at her neck.
No.
And that is a natural 20.
Stop.
That's
Hey, thanks for actually shout out. Ken's made these dice for me. They are incredible. They have hops inside and they roll gangbusters. Okay.
Oh, good. I'm
Cool.
so happy for you.
cool. Yeah.
I'm really glad.
This is fine.
you killed
So
me for
natural
free.
20 doesn't hit. That's crazy.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's
that's crazy.
nuts.
So it's actually gonna be 11 piercing damage as he runs up. You try to get your own weapon up to block, and it's just so fast. It slices across your neck. You push it away before it does lethal damage to you, but you are bleeding. And he zips around behind you without leaving your melee range and makes another attack against you.
Okay. Okay. No. Yeah. Go for it. Yeah. Yeah.
I told you they were quick and stabby.
Oh my goodness.
That is a 16 to hit. And that's going to be another 8 damage. As soon as you push that blade away, zip, he's gone, and you just feel a stab in your back as he has moved around to the other side of you.
Coward.
And he actually does stay in range of the two of you over there.
And within 5 feet of an ally.
Yes, it looks like he would be within 5 feet of Cordis.
Excellent.
Don't worry, he's not attacking you right now, Cordis.
He's still close.
The other one that's on top of the branch zips down right next to Chance.
Oh, good. You decided to come down and chat. Nice.
And instead of speaking, he tries to stab you.
Ah,
They'll do that. Watch out.
That is
Jesse,
going
you
to be a 15 to hit.
a 15 will not hit.
You don't get any kind of a guard up, but the blow just glances off of your armor.
Oof. I just polished this.
And
Dude.
it just leaves a scratch across the breastplate.
It's going to take forever to buff out.
But he tries to kind of drop down and do a low cut across one of your legs.
Oh, absolutely not.
That is going to be a 18 to hit.
That'll do it.
Ooh, 9 piercing damage
Ow,
as he
ow.
just sinks the dagger into your leg and then rips it out, creating an open wound.
Ow. Was that necessary?
You guys just feel this static in the air around you as these quicklings are just zipping lightning fast, stabbing their daggers into you.
What did we do to you?
Prue, you're up. The quicklings don't speak.
All right.
Not that they can't, they're just not speaking to you currently.
Right. No, I get it. The cold shoulder. Cold shoulder, whatever.
They actually just
Smug little face.
they speak so fast we can't understand it.
Yeah, there it is. It just sounds like, "Ah!"
So the little fuck that
Oh,
done got me.
I forgot to mention,
Nobody says
you have
fuck like
disadvantage if you're attacking him. They have blurred movement. All weapon attacks against them have disadvantage. Sorry. All attack rolls against them have
That
disadvantage.
makes more sense.
No.
I'm going to fight you too, Leah.
Hey, so Jeremy, I want you to know that I now have a personal problem with you.
And
'Cause
you are
I-
still not a halfling.
famously
My goodness.
No.
not a halfling. So I
So-
rolled an 18, and then you decided to be a fucking dickhead.
Hey, I didn't decide. Okay, we're
you
using
did.
stat
You
block.
decided to be a little
The stat
shit.
block can be found in Volo's Guide to Monsters.
Then, all right,
and in Wild Beyond the Witchlight.
Then I've got beef with Volo.
Volo and I are gonna have a fucking problem.
You spin around and you are like,
No, you don't get to tell me what happened.
Okay,
Absolutely
why
not.
don't you why don't you tell me
oh.
your embarrassing miss? Why
I
don't you
spin
describe
around and then no one notices that I miss.
Oh, very nice. Very nice.
okay.
My
That's-
passive
that's the
perception
18.
is 17.
No one cares.
And
No
I'm
one notices.
always watching you.
But that
No one notices except the Quickling, where you stab right where he was, and then he's just looking at the dagger next to you.
But for my nick, I got it was a 19 and 18, so something tells me that hits.
Yeah, you can hit with the nick.
I'm gonna hit you with a nick.
He's like right next to your daggers, and you just pull it back and slice across him.
With Grandpapa's cheese knife?
Is that the weapon you were intending to use?
Yes, it is. Yes, it crazy how that happens.
Crazy.
Am I
how
right?
you have that
yeah.
equipped.
Eat a dick.
I think when she sees Faye, there's nothing else that she's gonna pull out other than Grandpapa's
Damn
cheese.
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
What is Grandpapa's cheese knife? Is a D4?
Yes, it's like a dagger, basically.
It's the pyramid.
Yeah. No. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Danny. I really. It's crazy.
It's the one with 4 sides.
I've actually never played D&D before.
Grandpapa's cheese knife is a pyramid.
With sneak attack?
Yes. He is also within 5 feet of Cordis, so you have sneak.
No, I know. I established that earlier.
So why are you asking?
She wanted to make you say it.
I want to hear it. Say it out loud.
You know, that is a good point. You had disadvantage on that attack.
Hey, Cordis!
Hey, listen, I don't
Which
Hey, Carter!
actually means that you don't get sneak attack. But in this instance, I will give it to you because our description had the Quickling kind of being surprised by that nick coming back. I'll give you a sneak attack here. But as we move forward in this combat, you won't be getting sneak attack on these creatures because you have disadvantage on every attack.
Man.
So, I've been told that this is an audio medium. I want everyone to know that I'm glaring daggers at Carter.
Yeah, but they don't get sneak
With
attack.
disadvantage.
I don't need them.
I'm a civilian. I have like 8 hit points.
Yeah.
So good.
And I know where you live. Anyways. No? Okay. Ooh.
Jeremy, you jinxed us at the top of the session.
I'm actually very excited about that.
12.
It's gonna make
12
for a
hit
really
points. Are you fucking kidding me?
interesting,
12 hit points.
You dealt 12 damage?
Yeah, I did. Whatever. Hit points damage is
Is
the same thing.
badly beaten.
Great.
Nice.
He's just gets this unexpected slice across, and the other Quicklings look over and realize they gotta start taking it seriously and not just mess around.
Fine. I look at them and I go, I flash my beautiful pearly whites. I go,
Yeah, Thorn, you tell him.
I hiss
You
like
see,
a
one of them
kid.
has like these long eyebrows that are actually like they're so long they point up off of.
Oh,
his
old man
forehead,
eyebrows? Yeah,
and
I
they're,
know.
And they're green and they're crackling with lightning, and he just smirks back at you, and you see lightning run across the gaps in his teeth.
Yeah, no,
Yes.
I'm gonna eat them.
Spocky? That looks like a Spocky.
That looks like my next meal.
Cordis.
What's the lighting situation like?
Shout out to Jorge.
Right. What's the lighting situation? Right now it is dusk, so I would say that it's dim light. The sunset is still very much visible, but it's all dim light.
Yeah, so I think for the first time, Cordis like just dips into a little bit of that darkness magic, and he will in his hand, instead of summoning his like glistening like misty rapier, he's going to summon a black what would you call it? It's like a saber out of shadow, a shadow saber.
Okay.
And he's going to cast Shadow Blade.
Yeah. All right.
And I had advantage on him, so I have a straight roll. on this little quickling in front of me, so I'm gonna give him an attack.
Question: why would you have advantage on him?
Because Shadow Blade gives me advantage in dim light.
Oh yeah, just kind of
Yeah.
a passive ability of it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So you would just have a straight roll.
Yeah, so straight roll, and I'll throw a booming blade on it.
Okay.
That is only going to be a 7 to hit. No, sorry, not a 7, but a.
Can you throw a booming blade on it?
It's a cantrip action.
And Shadow Blade is a bonus action.
Yes.
Okay.
But that's...
And then you can attack with it as an action, or you can cast Booming Blade as your action, which allows you to make a weapon attack.
Yeah.
Got it.
Unfortunately, it's only going to be 11 to hit, though.
11 does not hit.
You guys, we need to roll better, everyone.
Yeah.
I need
You
Carter to not be a
swipe
narc.
down with this Shadow Blade, and this one is looking scared, injured, but he just almost looks to be falling back, and then just zip is gone.
Is he... I'm going to summon Calliope to give the
He
help
just kind
action.
of like, really quick, he just kind of like pivots. He's not like mechanically leaving
Yeah.
your melee range.
Yeah, Calliope knows where he is, and she's going to track him down and give the next attack against him the help action.
Nice. Okay.
It's my turn.
Beautiful.
Fantastic.
Meow.
That brings us to the Clover Patch Kid.
Oh dear.
The Clover Patch Kid is going to fire his slingshot down at Felix.
Yes, please do.
That is a 21.
Yes, that's
I should maybe switch my dice because I'm rolling too good.
And we're all rolling bad.
So it's gonna be 5 bludgeoning damage,
Uh-huh.
and I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okie dokie. That's gonna be a 12 dex save.
That meets it.
Stunning, incredible.
You don't get stained with this bright colored powder from the slingshot capsule, but you kind of see it splash. Oh, hit my mic. You kind of see it splash on the ground and the smoke kind of rolling in front of you. And you realize if you're fully caught within this, it'll essentially mark you, make you easier to hit. When you're hit with this slingshot directly, it's like a single target fairy fire.
That's
Okay.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Oh my
But
gosh.
you managed to evade. And he only gets 1 shot. He's going to stay up there away from you guys for the moment. Let the quicklings do most of the dirty work. And that brings us to Taytalian.
Okay, I'm gonna look to Bimble. The action of summoning me.
Yeah.
Or desummoning me. I'm
Yeah.
talking to Jeremy, not Bimble right now.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's terrifying. That's never allowed to be a thing in my life. The action of summoning and desummoning me. Is that an action or a bonus action for Bimble? It's an action, right?
It is an action for Bimble to do that.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm gonna look at Bimble and say, "All right, when I fall, make me disappear.
Okay. Why are you
And-
falling?
You'll see. You're gonna love this. Just stay where you're at."
All right. I got you, familiar.
And then I'm gonna move forward. How far up is our stupid Sour Patch Kid?
He's standing 10 feet above the road.
All right. I'm going to move forward, I don't know, 15, 20 feet or so. Mm-hmm. And I am going to Misty Step up behind him. And then I am going to use the rest of my movement to running jump off the ledge with him.
Whoa.
Just full body slam him off the ledge.
Okay.
Brilliant.
Let's do.
That's awesome.
You can give me either acrobatics or athletics.
Okay, cool, because I'm great at both of those.
I'll give you advantage for the surprise with the Misty Step, and he'll do a contesting.
He has disadvantage on dexterity saves because he's hexed.
Yes, he
We
does.
all have disadvantage. It's fine.
Ooh, okay.
Rocky Spike. That's quite the move.
His name's not Spike. He's Spanish. He's a rat
I don't
bastard.
have a... Wait,
You give you advantage.
gave you
because
advantage.
you're
His
surprised.
name
Oh,
is
'cause
Because
I'm
you
surprising.
surprised him, yes.
Sorry, I was listening to... Okay, I'll take the first one, not the nat one. I got a 16.
He got a 7 with the disadvantage
Nice.
from Hex.
A
So I'm going to...
So you tackle
running
him
tackle
off.
him
He's,
off the edge, and just as I run off the ledge with him, just yell, "Bimble, please don't fail me!"
Oh.
And Bimble's like, oh. And you're about to hit the ground, and then just you disappear.
Okay.
And there's a little bubble that just floats up.
So I have 2 questions.
Yes.
One, what happens to him?
He hits the fucking ground.
Yes.
Okay.
And I'll say, since you forced him off, it's gonna be more than like the normal fall damage because
Yeah.
you just slammed him into the ground, basically.
Hell yeah.
Where did he fall?
So he's gonna take 7 bludgeoning damage, which means he is wounded or bruised, rather.
I'm assuming he's still standing, though, not prone, right?
No, he's prone.
Oh, cool. I'll take that. Okay, now the much more important question that I think we've all been thinking about from the very beginning of Bimble's existence.
Yeah.
Where is Taytalian?
Taytalian got turned into a bubble, guys. Is that normal?
He got sent to Candy Mountain.
You find yourself in this small bubble, and you are sitting. You see this bubble all around you, kind of gleaming iridescence of this kind of ambient light just coming from outside the bubble. This infinite expanse of ambient light that shifts to different colors. And you are sitting on a small patch of grass next to a sugarberry bush. And you have about 5 square feet to move around inside this bubble.
Okay,
Sounds nice.
Glinda.
Is there a trunkle there?
I wonder if this is where she's getting all the sugarberries. I'm going to just mentally reach out. Bimble, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, thank God, because I forgot to tell you next time it's your turn, bring me back.
Oh, yeah. I'm glad you're there because for a second I was like, oh, I turned him into a bubble.
All good. Thanks, Bimble.
We all just saw like a.
I never had a familiar
Oh,
before.
God, that was good.
I turned to Felix and I'm like, is that normal? Does that happen a lot?
First time.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I mean, that's the end of my turn.
Fantastic.
I mean, that's it. That's everything.
Whether you like it or not, that's the end of your.
That's,
the
that's
end of my
everything, yeah.
Chance.
Okay.
You are up. Let's
All right.
do a little bit better on the dice roll.
I intend to, but no promises. So I see him on on the ground, and I'm like,
You have advantage.
yes. Yeah, and I have 10-foot reach with my halberd too. Am I able
We
to
already
reach?
know you'll kill citizens.
For fun.
For
It wasn't for fun.
It was
to
for
protect
money.
my
It was
new
for money.
friend. It was to protect my friend and Bunny,
I'm so glad
which
so
I
many of
also
us got
used to
that.
protect friends.
That's true. That's true.
So okay, am I able to would my halberd be able to reach over this vine, or is it too high?
It's too high.
Okay, would I go under then?
What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to smack him with my halberd.
Oh, he's on the ground.
right.
Why are you
but
reaching
I'm,
over or under?
because
the vine?
I'm behind.
Oh, the vine's
vine.
10 feet in the air.
Okay, great.
Oh, I
Perfect.
He was standing on it.
Okay, so that's what. Yeah, that's what
I
I was.
understand.
yeah,
Okay,
sorry.
got you. Thank you.
Yeah, it was like stretched across the road like up the bow of a tree, like over the road, and they were standing on the vine.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Out of curiosity, when I knocked him off, did he get moved forward at all, or just fall down on the same square?
I'll say you got moved forward 5 feet.
Hell yeah. That helps
Yeah,
for
so
somebody
you
with
have
the
full
10-foot
access to him.
Sick. All right. I'm gonna try to swing down on him.
With advantage.
With advantage, we'll roll one at a time. That is a 19 on the die. And that is not a 19 on the die. So I'm going to, that ends up being a 24 to hit.
Oh, yeah. That hits.
Heck yeah. And yeah, I like pull my halberd back and swing it down on him. And it kind of gleams in the light, but not as much as a newer one would.
It's a little dull.
It's a little dull. All right, and that is going to be, ooh, nice, max damage on that die. So that is 13 points of slashing damage as I
Oof.
swing it down into him, and I'm like, look,
He is well bloodied.
I just wanted to talk. We just wanted to talk.
Fuck.
Look, the next one can be non-lethal. We don't want to hurt you. We just want to save people. So, what do you want to do with that?
I'd like not to die.
Great, perfect. So, can you call your guys off, please?
No, they don't listen to me. Not my guys.
Okay. Can you at least stop attacking us and maybe help us out here?
Okay.
Great.
Stop.
Excellent. Can I insight to see if he'll actually stop?
Sure.
Great.
Same.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I'm right there with her. 21.
17.
So you're both relatively sure that he does not want to die.
Excellent.
He will stop attacking you. It seems he has no intention of fighting the quicklings.
All right. I understand.
He's
You're-
going to lay here and see who wins.
You're just you're a coward. I understand, but I appreciate it. Thank you. And that'll be my turn.
I'm gonna use my turn, right?
It is your turn now, yes.
Bonus action. I'm gonna go into aloe form.
Okay.
And then the point between me and Chance in a 10-foot radius to get both of the quicklings. Right? I don't need to move. I just point down at the ground, and the vines that have already started growing. You see Felix kind of reach up, like he pulls his hand up and he starts to manipulate the vines themselves and the plants all around them, and they attach themselves to the quicklings to siphon away their life energy as I cast Wither and Bloom.
Beautiful.
Nice.
Good stuff.
So I'm going to need.
Is there a saving
Yes, I need a con save. DC 14.
throw? 11. 8.
Cool. They both
fail.
They're going to take 10 necrotic damage.
They are
Each?
both badly beaten.
You're going, Chance, you're going to heal for 1 hit die.
Oh,
so use your
nice.
hit die to heal.
All right. Thanks.
And then because she healed, I'm going to move that life energy. A plant is going to wrap itself around Prue's leg
Thank you.
as I heal her for use a hit die. Oh, no, it's my D8. Never mind.
Yeah,
'Cause
it's
I'm
your D8
chalice
for
form.
aloe form. Or,
Yeah,
yeah, chalice, aloe.
You're going to heal for 6.
Yay.
Nice.
And I still use my own hit die.
Correct.
Yes,
Great,
because
okay.
that was the spell effect.
Cool,
Correct.
cool. That was inspiring what you just did,
Yay!
and I feel better.
Oh, it's their life energy moved through the plants as one wrapped around you, and it was siphoned off to you. And then I moved the excess.
They look
Prue.
down at the plants like betrayed. Like,
Oh, yeah.
what the
And then I'm going to look at them. You wanted a fae, as my hair now is glowing out in a full
Whoa.
rose bush. I have like the
Full bush.
sunlight, full bush, baby.
Yeah,
glowing.
Felix went full bush again.
Maybe my rose thorn horns have grown a little bit higher
Yeah.
to hold the light in between it, as I have dim light going, and I'm looking at them. My eyes are glowing still with that green and yellow hex energy. Like I'm like, you wanted fae, you get it, baby.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Wow. You guys are full of surprises. Holy crap.
It is the quickling's turn. That one right next to you and the red one is going to move closer to you. They're both going to attack you.
Oh, sure.
First attack is an 11.
Miss.
Then we have a 25.
That hits. With the 11, I just used another vine to like move his arm out of from hitting me.
And then as he kind of gets moved, you see him just zip, and the vine like kind of falls back, grabbing nothing, and he ends up on your side, stabs down into you for 9 piercing damage.
Felix.
The other one zips around the other side of you, and that's a 17 to hit.
Meets it, beats it.
And that's another 7 piercing damage as he slashes you on the other side, and then both of them kind of rotate, and that second one goes to stab you right in the chest.
Yeah.
They're just kind of zipping around and cutting you from all sides. That is a dirty 20 to hit.
Yes.
And that is 9 piercing damage.
Don't care about my hex.
Then do you drop concentration on your hex?
All of them pass.
Okay.
Oh, no, 2 on the end.
Ooh, okay.
Drops. That's fine.
So
I'll
it
look
drops.
and use it.
Nice.
The most badly beaten you could possibly be.
Ooh, okay.
While still not being unconscious.
Correct.
Noted. Okay.
Okay.
Yes. Infer
Oh,
in that what
boy.
you will.
I am inferring you look bad.
This
I look
other
really
quickling
bad.
dodges that Shadow Blade attack from Cordis and goes in with his own cut of a dagger. And that is a 25 to hit.
Yeah.
That's going to be 7 piercing damage.
As he pierces me, it just catches some of the vines that are like wrapped around my chest, holding my armor together, and it just gets some of that Fey vigor. No damage to me.
Ooh. He does
Very
not
cool.
like that. He's going to kind of zip around the side, almost try to put himself between you and Prue, and kind of plunge his dagger up towards your ribs.
I bet you can't hit me again, little bastard.
And I don't think he can. That's a 10 to hit.
Yeah.
You just, and you see lightning kind of crackle across him, and this dark purple blood, almost like berry juice colored blood, just leaking from the side of his mouth.
Someone's been eating too many sugar berries.
Prue.
You have advantage against them.
Prue has been eating too many sugar berries.
Speaking of too many sugar berries. All right, so the little fuck that got me.
Mm-hmm.
So I have advantage, so just straight roll. Okay.
But that means you get your sneak attack.
Correct.
Oh, thank you, Carter. Thank you very much.
If I'm gonna make a joke at your expense, I'm gonna make sure you get your sneak attack back.
Oh,
Girl,
no.
Tell
what
me
are
it's a
we
1, baby.
doing?
Switch dice.
Tell me it's a
Please
1.
switch.
Julia.
Please switch dice.
That's a different dice.
Oh, no.
No, you gotta be a halfling girl, because
It wasn't a different dice, and now this dice is going to jail.
So,
Yeah.
just to catch everyone up,
Famously
your
not.
3 strikes are gone, baby. The
Julia.
next natural one is a catastrophic failure.
Here's the thing.
It's round 2, Julia.
Here's the thing.
Thanks, Prue.
That my bad, guys. That's on me.
Oh, it's on your dumb luck.
It's on.
Welcome to the stage, Anya Dumluck.
Da, 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 da.
You know what the problem is? Is you're getting cat makeup in your eye. This is the biggest problem.
yeah,
I hate
all the
you.
whiskers are starting to run now from the fight.
Yeah, the
Oh,
grease
yeah.
paint is
Yeah.
getting into my eyes. Yeah, I love
You're like,
this.
oh, what is this?
Why did everyone let me look this way since I can't look in a mirror? No, it's fine. I have another. I have a Nick.
You have a Nick.
Nick, get back in here.
Hold on, I use my cheating dice now. I can't see. 18.
Ooh, nice.
18. That will hit.
Thank fuck.
And you do get your sneak attack.
Wow.
But we
It's
like-
my cheese knife. God damn it.
But we really want you to hit on like the first hit, right? Is that the big?
Hey,
Yeah, that's the
hey,
big- that's the bigger one.
Taylor.
I've done more damage this game than you have.
Whoa. Emotional damage.
No.
Guys, we can't let them drive us apart.
Yes, we can.
They're getting to us.
Yes. Okay. 14 iron cheese knife damage.
That is more than enough.
Thank you.
This guy's zipping around, attacking Cordis, slashing at you. You just thunk, stick the cheese knife in the side of his head, and he just.
And I wink, but it's like with my fangs somehow. Like I smile, but it's a little like dink on my fangs.
You pull the cheese knife out, and the quickling collapses,
I look at the other one.
and its body just.
I look at the old man eyebrows
dissolves.
one. And I say, "You're next." I go like a Top Gun in a homoerotic scene where I go, but it's like sexual. That's Val Kilmer. It's like a
No.
it's the
We
whole
got, yeah, we
thing.
got you. We got you.
No, like you guys get it, right? No one reacted at all. So that was fun for me.
I'm trying to figure out how to live.
We were just
Yeah,
like.
I'm sorry, I'm strategizing.
We were trying to figure out what you were referencing.
No, okay. Yeah, no, it's fine.
I love Val Kilmer and everything he does, and I'm sorry I wasn't paying attention, Julie. I'm sure it was a wonderful joke.
It was a really good joke. Thank you.
I will laugh about it later when I edit.
Oh, thank you.
Is that your whole turn, Prue?
It was action, bonus action.
Sadness.
Sadness, yeah. The key part of the turn. I'm gonna stay by Cordis because I hurt so bad. So yeah, that's my turn.
Cordis.
Cordis is going to walk on over to Felix. He's going to use his action to pop a healing potion in his mouth. So you're going to get... It's just the normal healing potion. Okay, that's a 4. 6.
I forgot we had healing
You're
potions.
going to get 8 points of healing back.
8.
And Cordis is just going to kind of like pop over into your square for a second as he like kind of like steps over you. And he's going to say, "Hey, I bet you're not as fast as me." And I'm going to Misty Step away. And I'm going to use Taunting Step, so they both have to make a Wisdom saving throw. Or be taunted. And I will peer over here.
The one on my right, the gray one, got a 15.
succeeds.
And the red one got a 16.
Ugh, they both succeed. But that's my turn. That's action, bonus action. But yeah, you see Cordis like vanishes in a puff of mist with a little bit of like electricity in there to kind of add his Genasi heritage to the taunt. But he will appear over here. But that'll be his turn. He was trying to get them away.
Okay.
Good turn.
Yeah.
Turn.
The Clover Patch Kid just paws at the halberd wound in his back and is just like, ow, what the fuck? That's his whole turn. Coward. Taytalian. Your turn. Bimble is like, okay, and shit. She sticks out her hands and flaps her wings really hard. Come on! You appear right next to the Clover Patch Kid.
Okay.
Like a little fart.
Aw, Taytalian's a little fart.
She popped blood vessel?
And there's just bubbles like bloop, 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 bloop.
Yeah, I reappear, set back on the ground as I'm putting 2 sugar berries into my mouth and go, oh, shit, right, we're doing this. Okay.
2 is too many.
No, 12 is too many.
Chance looks at you and like shakes her head no about like the guy in front of you, like don't worry about it kind of thing.
I
What?
hope you pick up that meaning.
I don't know. Chance is shaking around, just dancing for some reason.
Chance just like,
But I'm going to launch a level 2. Actually, I think this might be...
I'm gonna launch a level 2 magic missile right into this guy's face.
Right over, sitting over.
Oh, wait, no. I bitch. I'm going to launch level 2 magic missile at this fella on the left of Felix.
Okay. All of
What
them?
does he look like?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, how much... He does...
They're badly beaten. They're both badly beaten.
Oh, I thought he hadn't been touched yet. They're both badly
They're
beaten?
both badly beaten.
All right, well, then we'll do 2 and 2. I'll do the guy on the left of Felix first. 5 force damage. Assuming he's still up. You guys
See,
can-
all the darts are going at once.
I know,
So-
you guys just convinced me, or Jeremy convinced me. Why do I listen to him? That's 5 to the other one as well.
I don't.
So once again, 4 little hammers go streaking out across the group, and 2 slam into one creature and 2 slam into the other.
And as they're zipping around, slicing at Felix, these magic missiles just boom, 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 boom. Both of them collapse to the ground.
Okay.
Are they dead?
They are.
Prue?
Prue, are you okay?
Are you okay over there?
And
I know you haven't done anything, but Prue, that's 2. It's 2 for Ticklemaster. I need you to put that on the list. That's 2 for Ticklemaster. And
You were gone when she got the kill.
yeah. And then I just turn my butt and sit on the Clover Patch Kid's back. Right on the wounds.
I'm gonna use my action really quick.
Oh,
If I can.
I had some stuff I wanted to do too.
Oh, are we still in combat?
You are not in combat.
Okay, but
Italian?
it would have. Okay.
Thank you.
So I was.
Unless
just,
you want to still be in combat.
No.
I mean, just yeah. If that's okay.
Yeah.
So I just like turned to you and I'm like, "Are you okay for like another second?"
Yeah.
Okay. And I'd like to kneel next to Clover Patch Kid and be like, "Who were the Quicklings working for then, or who were those guys working for?"
The Ticklemaster.
Yeah, they all work for the Ticklemaster.
What does he want?
I don't fucking know.
And why are you involved?
I wiggle my butt.
I tap him and I cast friends and I say,
okay,
"What
we can go that
does he
direction.
want?"
I wiggle my butt.
I was sitting on his wound. I was trying to help a chance out.
Thanks. It's very
Cordis is gonna go
persuasive.
friends.
And
Well, friends gives you advantage on all charisma checks. This is definitely intimidation.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
so just what does he want? Why are you working for him or with him?
I would listen. The Clover Patch Kids, we wanted to upset the status quo. Okay, the city's been oppressive to thickets for a long time.
Right.
So we wanted to do something about it. I don't know why he's helping us, okay? I'm not, like, big in the gang or whatever.
She just kind of frowns at him like, "That's confusing. I don't understand why you would do that other than Why would you kill people? You know what? You've got this, right? And she points at Cordis. And then I'm going to run over to Prue and just be like, you okay? And help you up and do lay on hands for 15.
Thank you.
As you
Much
like,
obliged.
my hand glows and like you feel warm inside.
While she was talking to the dude, I just gave myself a real quick first level cure wounds.
Fantastic.
Healing myself back to max.
Nice. Okay.
Sorry, I should.
Did you have like an extra benefit of like aloe that can go out
Yes,
to anyone?
that's
Or
what.
did
No,
you
I
use
used that on myself to
Okay.
get me back to max.
Got it. Dang.
Yeah, Cordis just has his
No, you're
shadow
fine.
blade like hovering by this guy's face, like letting it do like the.
I was like, oh my god.
Where is the tickle monster?
I have a certain set of skills.
So just shit we get to say in this game.
He's probably at the tower. I don't know what end game is, but he was talking about the
You
tower.
better be sure about that.
I'm not. I'm sorry. I'm not sure.
Oh, I'm gonna go to like stab down the shadow blade like into him, and right before I do, it vanishes.
Whoa.
Think about that before you work with fucks like that guy.
Oh, I think I pissed my pants.
You did. I can smell it.
Taytalian stands
Nasty.
up. Taytalian stands up. I don't want to be near him if he's peeing himself.
No, that's fair.
I'm looking around. How is everybody? We should get the move on. We should
Yeah.
go
Ready to
towards the tower.
party. Let's go.
Let's go.
I'm leaving this kid here.
Okay. He just starts crawling off to the side. Oh fuck.
Can I search his pockets really quick for a couple of those little powder thingies?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Smart.
Can I get a couple?
You do get a couple.
Nice.
Very smart.
What should we call them?
I mean, I'll take a slingshot too if I can have it.
Yeah, I mean, he dropped it, and he's not trying to grab it. He's
Cool.
just getting away.
Yeah, I'm taking.
So yeah,
Oh, pixie pellets.
yeah,
Instead of
take the
pixie pellets.
slingshot, and you got 3 pixie pellets.
All right,
That's a
sweet.
great name.
Very fire.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So as we're hustling towards the tower, and I'm like, I'm much better than I was, but I'm still a little bloody. I go, and people think I'm the curse. I look at Cordis.
I look at you and I'm like, you seem kind of coist back there, though, if I'm honest.
You killed a man. Anyways,
Oh my god!
I take off walking so fast. I have a 35-foot walk speed.
You're like, I'm out of here.
Yeah, I walk like farther ahead and I'm like wiping tears away.
Damn, Prue.
glass houses.
People in glass houses shouldn't throw corpses.
As Grandmama always said, people in glass houses shouldn't throw corpses.
Shouldn't throw corpses?
Yeah, because she killed somebody. How far from the tower are we? Because we're pretty on the edge of town.
Yeah, it's gonna take you. I mean, moving steadily and trying to avoid any more fights. I would say it's gonna take you about 20 minutes to get to the tower.
Oh gosh.
I'm assuming we are trying to avoid fights.
Yeah.
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 As possible. I mean, these guys really messed us up. Well, we should see if we can get towards the center of the city without being noticed.
Chance, you know this place? You want to lead the way?
I think I'm further ahead of you guys.
Sure, I yelled that out. Chance, you want to lead the way?
Stealthily, Taytalian, stealthily.
I just turn around and I mouth at you, follow me. And just like take off in a dash.
In a dash, so we're not stealthing.
Oh,
Interesting
balls.
choice.
You said stealthily, so I heard that, right?
You were
Yeah.
far ahead of us, though.
But you got those big floppy ears.
I got very big floppy ears. I do have big, so I
what's
won't.
your-
I won't dash.
If
I
we're
won't.
gonna be moving
I'll
stealthily,
stealth.
I'll give us a pass without a trace.
Ooh, nice.
Ooh,
We avoid
okay.
fights.
Yeah.
I'll hang back.
Sorry, are we stealthing? I missed that. I was
Yeah. So Felix can give us a pass without a trace.
Yeah.
What does the pass without a trace look like?
At this point, it's just gonna look like you see after like 10 minutes his glow go away because my form only lasts for 10 minutes.
Yes. Yeah.
But he doesn't get rid of the rose bush; it stays.
Okay.
And it looks like the plants around him are moving at his whim. It's less shadows and more the vines around here are maybe catching Chance's hooves as they catch. If Taytalian were to fall, the vine was going to lift up and help him back up. They're kind of just moving to help keep everyone as quiet as possible.
Wiping away any traces
Correct.
after you
Correct.
pass.
Very cool.
Okay.
Whoa, this is so cool.
So everyone, go ahead and give me a stealth check.
Considering how Julia's rolling tonight, I may have actually beat her.
You didn't.
Okay.
That's a 20 with pass without a trace.
Nice.
26.
Fantastic.
30 with pass.
Incredible.
35.
Yeah.
35.
And I had
Outstanding.
23.
Wonderful. So Cordis coming in last with a 20 on stealth. That is an impressive set of stealth checks.
This is really cool, Felix.
A vine just moves up to give you it moves in a thumbs up motion, but like the thumb is a leaf.
That is. And I like withhold a squee.
There's a slight seriousness to the way Felix is moving through here right now. Because he's like, what are these people doing with these plants? Like, what are you doing? This is a place that people live.
This is irresponsible.
Yes.
Ooh, can I like touch the plant? Can I touch some of the plants that have been summoned here, and just do like a little bit of like a nature check to ascertain like I don't know, like anything familiar?
Vibe check.
Sure.
Oh no.
Can I offer him the help action?
I was gonna say
Yes.
Yeah.
I would allow that.
Yeah. Hey, I took nature as a proficiency. That is a 19.
And I'm like, oh, do we really want to be touching them right now?
You kind of run your hand along the vine, and there is this familiarity. And then the vine snatches around your wrist.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Shit.
Cordis.
And
Can I summon the Shadow Blade very quickly and slice through it?
sure. You feel like this fog kind of entering your mind, almost like a very old, not good memory. And you slice the vine, and it stops. And the rest of the vine falls off your wrist.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm just gonna take the piece that I sliced off, and I'm gonna keep that in my pocket.
Okay.
I'm a little concerned that like this is a network, right? And that they might be able to like do weird stuff with these vines. Fae are tricky, right? Plants are living and breathing things, sort of, right?
Yeah.
That's what I understand from. So, do you think that they could be like relaying our location to the Ticklemaster if we're like touching them or something?
I don't know, but it's definitely not a good idea to touch them. I thought I'd try, but
Yeah.
it tried to mess with my mind a bit.
Can
Oh,
I?
really?
Yeah.
That's terrifying.
It wasn't just
hearing
trying to
this
grab me;
idea-
it was trying to ensnare me mentally.
Oh.
Hearing this idea and going along with the way I describe my path without a trace, could I try to exert a little bit extra effort to like, if it is tracking us, using the part where like it gets rid of tracks and stuff behind us to make it like harder to even like maybe mentally track us through the plants, if that's a thing?
Yeah, I'd say you could kind of like flex your intention on them.
Cool.
They seem to be, at least the ones affected by the spell seem to be under your control
Yeah.
while you're passing.
Yeah, it's anyone within 30 feet of me.
Yeah.
And then as soon as I leave them, they go right back to being the regular plants
Nice.
because it's a 30-foot aura.
Can I roll an Arcana check to see like how these things are reacting to our presence? Like, do they still seem to be growing? Are they active when we're moving by them? Stuff like that. Like, what's magical sense I'm getting off of them?
Yeah, absolutely.
24.
Nice.
So most of them are not reacting much to your passing. It seems as though they're not really sensing you, mostly shrouded by Felix's magic. But you noticed in the fight and in scenes that you've passed, anywhere where there is like chaos happening or a fight happening, the vines start growing more.
Oh.
Interesting.
Okay, so they are still growing, but it seems to be reactive to activity, or does it seem to be?
I'd say with a 24, they seem to be more linked, kind of putting things together to emotion and thought. They're reacting to the emotional energy in the area.
Some Jumanji ass shit. All right.
That's very cool.
I think we keep pressing forward.
Is the blacksmith guy on the way?
Is the blacksmith?
I don't think he's open.
Neither do I.
I it would be nice to make sure he's okay.
I
if we,
would
like,
say
see him.
Drainier, got out of town.
Right.
He left with the last.
Oh, don't let Chance hear this, but I don't give a shit about that. Is the blacksmith location on the way?
Oh, is his shop on the
Yeah.
way?
Yeah, maybe he finished. our
Sure,
stuff.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm only just curious because like we could swing by and I don't know, grab some iron daggers
Yeah.
for the rest of us. It might be useful.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's done yet. We can always swing back by and pay him.
Well, I have a cheese knife, so.
Yes, I know. We know.
Everyone else
Yeah,
wants
go ahead
cheese
and
knives.
give me an investigation check. You're heading north, so you do pass through like the market square. You're keeping to the edge, but his building was on the edge, so you kind of wrap around as you're moving north towards the Tower of Dashi
I-
and sneak into the blacksmith shop.
Can
That's
I was
technically cocked.
I think we have to honor the
gonna
cock
say-
on that one.
Yeah.
It looks
Got
great.
all- got
If
all
you
right.
can put a D4 on it, we'll take it. But
and I was
It
gonna
was a-
say,
it
can
was a
I
19.
give the help
you just gotta
action?
honor that cock.
Oh God! And now that was a
Yes.
4.
Okay. Is not down that alley. It's down the next one. And try to
Is
do
this,
the
is
help
this
action.
you?
The help action, yeah.
Helping.
Are you proficient in investigation?
I know the town.
from here.
And I
Yeah.
know the
It counts,
guy.
Carter. Shut up.
I was gonna say like that's cool as hell for a paladin.
Yeah. Sorry,
Backstory bonus.
That's a
Teacher,
nat
we have
20.
homework.
Nice. So
I mean, it
not
brings
only
it
do
to a
you find
25,
it,
but
Let's
it was a
go.
nat 20.
you guys slip inside and kind of half wrapped in this leather sheath are your iron daggers. They are finished, except that the handles have not been wrapped.
I'm going
But
to.
you don't need that.
It's cold iron.
I'm gonna take like a little seed out of my pocket or something. I just druid craft it over to make a handle,
Nice.
and I'm gonna use that to make handles for everyone.
Yeah,
Awesome.
That's very cool.
very cool.
Make it a little more comfortable, a little more.
Yeah, like as they're
Themed.
grabbing them, I'm gonna druid craft it so that way it fits to their grip.
That's
Ooh,
extremely
okay,
Yeah.
we
cool.
can do that. I like
So that way they're like custom to them,
Yeah.
and then one for me as well.
I think we only order 3 or
4.
was it 4? Did we order 4?
I
Okay.
ordered 4.
I don't need one.
I know. That's why I'm asking. It's
Yeah.
Like I'm trying to remember if we ordered one for chance or not.
And
think
I
we
was
did.
like, I don't need one. And you're like, we'll get one anyway. And I was like,
Yeah,
thanks.
because I said the
Right.
same thing. I was like, I don't need one, but you guys we got 4 of them anyways.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. I'm gonna hand them out. Felix can
thanks.
wrap us up all sweet and cool, and then I'm just gonna grab one of the my platinum and rewrap that in the
sheath.
in the sheet
Yeah.
and kind of like try to hide it a little bit, and
Okay.
then so we can take off.
Very cool.
Is there anything else you wanted to pilfer?
No,
No, but I feel like everything we
Looking
have
at
pilfered
you,
has
Prue.
been useful.
Okay, Prue takes what she wants, but she doesn't loot. Well, it doesn't loot this specific
It's like,
shop.
oh, there's no one here to catch me. I don't want anything then.
I don't care.
it's the thrill of it.
It's a yeah, she's a rich girl with a shoplifting thing.
I think I'm getting antsy. Like, let's keep moving, huh? Let's keep moving.
Yeah,
Yeah, absolutely.
making our way to the temple, real
Are you
quick.
going to the temple first?
Isn't that on the way to the tower?
It's kind of next to the tower. So you could go to the temple by like kind of moving off more to the east.
Yeah.
And then the tower is like due west of the temple. So as you're coming north, you can veer off towards the tower or veer off towards the temple.
Yeah.
All right, post blacksmith. Can we keep an eye out for our Minotaur boys?
Yeah.
Minotaur boy and
Good call.
Corpse.
corpse. Yeah.
Yeah. Give me an investigation check or a perception check to see if you can spot the minotaurs in the people that are still trying to flee.
Can I perceive?
That was a 21 for a Taytalian.
Fantastic.
That's gonna be like a 16 for me.
Okay.
Perception.
I would say, Felix, you don't quite catch it. But Taytalian, you do actually see the Bull Brothers.
Yeah, I kind of like push Chance's shoulder and point in the
You
direction.
see, like, you look down an alley and they cross the alley and they're like charging. And one of them has like one of the Clover Patch Kids like on his head. And it's just like, "Oh!" and throws him off into the street.
Badass.
I mean, it could only
Alright.
be. It could really
And
only be
the
one
one-
of them, right?
The one who's was dead is alive now.
Oh, hey!
And
What a relief.
I will say, with your above 20, you catch an amulet of Krelia, this kind of like silver rose, kind of bounce on his chest.
Ooh.
Who's
Cool.
hotter, Adonis or?
Adonis. Well, I mean, it is up to you.
Yeah, but
Pan,
this-
Pan and Van have some nice dad bods, and they got the brotherly love going on.
And now he serves the goddess of love.
Uh huh.
It's pretty hot.
And
He was risen by the goddess of love.
Riz, baby.
that's the power.
He is risen.
He is risen.
But Adonis is 9 feet tall and more convenient because he is.
Whoa,
where
who
you-
said Adonis was 9 feet tall? I
We
thought he
said
was like
we
7 feet tall.
No, I'm
It
pretty
was
sure it's
mentioned last
9.
episode. I'm just saying.
I'm pretty
Okay, I
sure
guess
it's
he's
nine.
9. I guess he's 9 feet tall.
Yeah,
Yeah, so-
episode 12 or 13, it was mentioned.
It's Adonis. All
Yeah,
right,
that's
anyways.
fine. He can be 9 feet
We're
tall.
I was
very
gonna say he's
bullish
also more
about
convenient
canon.
because he is near home.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And he's buff.
Well, and as my grandmother always said, have a boyfriend in every city.
Oh.
Yeah.
Not a joke. Shout out Mimi.
Oh, your real grandmother said that.
Yeah, my human dead grandmother said.
Yeah.
Hi, Julia's grandmom.
And she's also listening to Lorecasters.
She's dead, but she's absolutely listening.
Yeah. Yeah. Shout out to Mimi.
Seeing that they're okay, I'm gonna like go. Okay, tower,
Tower.
and like avoid eye contact with them because
Yeah.
I don't want.
You're like, they're good? Okay.
They're good. Great.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Tower.
But they
Cool.
can help us. They're strong and they
Look,
have a.
they're
have a lot of
helping.
things.
They're helping
But
by
they can
taking
help
care of
us.
these guys.
Okay, you can go
And
talk to
getting
him,
the fuck out
Taytalian.
of Dodge.
Yeah.
Taytalian, you can go talk to him. I'm not going to.
I'm not allowed to go
Is it-
places on my own.
Wait,
true-
but
that's
you're
true.
a grown man.
No.
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 He's our son. We have
Chance,
to go.
thank you. So this is actually my
we
son.
have to continue.
I would not have thought that.
Thank you.
Adopted?
Thank you.
Adopted.
Through circumstance.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh.
Absolutely.
Good for you.
So these are his fathers.
I thought that you were wealthy.
None
Came
of
from a
this.
wealthy family.
None of this is true, but they are responsible for my well-being. Do we want to get the bull
That-
people to help us? Minotaurs, not bull
You see,
people.
Cordis pulls up his shirt. And he's got a cropped up under his thing that says "Father of the Scribe."
How did you get one of those so quickly?
I didn't know you. And you guys are a couple? I didn't know that.
We're all a couple.
We're kind of
Oh.
a situation. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
We're kind of a fucking problem.
Yeah.
You're kind of a fucking
So-
problem.
I've heard that before.
Name of the episode.
Problem.
And now Chance definitely thinks that Prue and Cordis are a couple.
All right. Awesome.
Well, I have Mother of the Scribe on my booty shorts,
Yeah.
but my booty shorts aren't visible. Right?
I didn't know you guys actually shopped at the gift shop. I thought
Of
that
course
was
we
just
did.
like,
Of course
okay.
we did.
Well, shop is a strong term, but
Yeah, we partook.
yeah.
I might
Things
inside
were
check
shopped, things were lifted.
Did you partake,
Exactly.
or did you just have Felix make these
We
when we got
partook.
back to the manor?
We partook.
okay.
that. I might inside check
took.
that later, but for now, I'm like, all right.
Good Lord. So yes to the Minotaurs or no to the Minotaurs?
Just go for it. Yeah, why
a
not?
minute.
More the merrier,
We
right?
could use their help.
More
Yeah.
the merrier.
I mean,
Just
they're running the opposite way, so you have to backtrack and try to change.
Nope.
Nah, that's inconvenient.
That's inconvenient.
That's a whole
We're gonna
thing.
keep going forward.
immediately
Let's keep going
inconvenient,
towards.
yeah.
But don't worry, as you continue flying out of the alley and hitting a wall and immediately exploding, creating a crater in that wall, is a Darkling Elder.
Bye-bye.
And following
what?
that Darkling that was just blasted out of the hall, out comes Marth,
Oh my god.
Oh,
the wood elf
Yes.
fighting champion.
Be still my beating vagina.
And before he sees you, he's just like, "Nice one, Hawk." Holds his hand out, and Bloodhawk walks out behind
Your
him.
shirt! Your
slaps
shirt!
him 5, and they are fighting together.
can you please describe Bloodhawk to me one more time?
Yes.
Okay, so
Nope, I got excited. Sorry.
Bloodhawk is a tall, like red-tailed hawk, Aarakocra, and he's got these like mostly dark brown feathers, but yes, like this kind of reddish streak going back, and red feathers at the ends of his wings, and then his big yellow beak has this red stripe kind of painted across it still.
Oh, love that.
And,
Yeah.
you notice that his eyes are red. You can't tell if they're contacts, but
Is
it
he-
looks.
Is he 9 feet tall?
No, he's not 9 feet tall, but he is like 6'5".
That'll do.
He's
I
actually
suppose.
he's taller than Marth, who's like an even 6 feet.
Guys, he made it.
Oh, Taytalian. I
You
have
made it.
an incredible idea.
What?
You hold still. How far apart are we from them?
You're like 20 feet away from them. So scary. And they haven't seen you guys because of Pass Without a
Don't embarrass me in front of my hero.
Sorry, instead of hold still, follow me. And I'm going to do the old whoops and push Taytalian into
you met
Bloodhawk.
Have you met Taytalian?
No, not even that. I'm
push-
going to literally push you into
push
him.
you
No.
push him towards
Into.
you push him
Into.
towards Bloodhawk.
Yeah.
And Blind Hawk turns around and is about to just punch you in the face, Taytalian.
I put
Wait,
one,
no!
I
And it's
put
like,
one hand up.
Whoa,
Who
like in
the?
I put one hand up and like, don't hit me, and then the other grabs like the corner of my shirt.
Yeah, he's got a shirt.
And he like stops, turns his wig and kind of catches you as you stumble towards him, and then sets you upright. Oh, hey, what are you doing out here? And then Marth kind of looks up and notices the rest of you. Oh, Thorn and Fable, huh?
That's us. Hi. Looks like you've been busy.
Yeah.
Would you like to get
Do you
busier?
guys have any idea what the fuck's going on?
Yes.
Ish.
Yes, there's
We're
an
going to the tower.
Yeah, there's an entity known as the Ticklemaster, and he created like a rift to Feywild, and a bunch of plants came out.
The Tickle Monster.
Yeah, Ticklemaster, or
Scarier than
he's
he
got another-
sounds.
He's
The
got another
troublemaker.
idea, troublemaker. Yeah, he's working with the Clover Patch Kids. Would you
Right.
like to help? We could use it. Cordis is a little like flirtier than usual.
So the word discretion has never once crossed your mind. I love that for you. Yeah.
All right. Well, we're already kicking these things' asses anyway.
Yeah.
You all are here to fight.
Yeah.
I feel like most of the action's that way.
No.
We're here to like. I didn't think we were fighting. I think we all agreed before we ran back into the city that like maybe we wouldn't be able to take this guy, but
Oh, is that tough, huh?
that's what
Yeah.
I heard. Like
Tickle
Tickle
Monster?
Monster. That's what I said
He's
too.
scarier than he sounds, I promise.
I just what I
How about you find out for yourself?
I don't know. We stabbed him real good last time we fought.
He stabbed you real good last time.
Yeah,
we
but
fought.
that got him back for real good.
Okay,
work.
guys,
you
guys. Hey, all right. I mean, I just we would love some help if you want to come along. We don't know exactly what is happening, but we want to like check out what's going on in the middle of the city. I think, right, from the tower, just to see
Yeah.
Yes, at
what he
least
might be up
Some
to.
recon first, and then that fight maybe.
All right. Well,
Could definitely use some
If you're a
backup.
You
coward,
two
you can
can,
stay here.
you know, I was just going to compliment you, but never mind.
Wait, no. What you were gonna say? You have to tell us otherwise
what do
it's
you, what do you
entrapment.
think, Hawk?
That
Do
was
you wanna,
my
do you-
my compliment too. Dang it.
You want to help these rude strangers?
Don't
Okay.
let them
No,
speak
please.
for all of us.
Hold on. No, you barged into our dressing room, sans door, and stayed there. I think we are owed a compliment. Go on.
Yeah, it just doesn't feel natural anymore.
I
No,
like,
say what you were going to say. It
I
doesn't
bat
matter.
my like giant eyes at you.
I bat my giant fangs at you.
I was
But-
just going to say that from your bout against the Bull Brothers, it's clear that you two can handle yourselves.
Thank you. All right,
Thanks.
let's go.
So, Hawk,
But if you want to help handle us, or I mean, help us, then I mean, we're more you're more than welcome.
Is your girlfriend okay with that?
Yes.
because you think that's his girlfriend.
The strongest air high five.
And
ever from
Bloodhawk
me and
kind of
Julia.
looks around suspiciously and then looks at Taytalian's Bloodhawk shirt.
Hi. I saw. I heard part of your fight, and it sounded really good. I'm sorry you lost. You look really cool.
Thanks. Yeah. Let's do it.
A couple of us are bleeding. Do you want to sign this in blood?
Oh my god, Taytalian.
Was it weird?
No,
Can
that's
we
pretty
do it after?
badass, actually.
Can we do it
And he
after?
plucks a feather and
Nope.
is like, where's the blood at?
Just see Cordis over here, just right in that little.
Yeah,
sling.
can I get some of that? He just dips the quill into Cordis's blood and signs your shirt really quick. All right, let's go kick some ass.
All right.
Guys, this is the best day of my life.
Honestly,
This
fucking,
one-
yeah.
What? You guys have low standards.
As we keep running, you notice the plants also start to encircle them to quiet their steps as well.
Nice.
You guys break out towards the Tower of Dashi. You see that it is wrapped up in vines, and there are several darklings around the base.
These guys.
And each of them seems to be doing something. They're arranged in a semicircle, plucking these glowing crystals out of buds emerging from the stone around the tower.
Does this look familiar to you
And
guys?
you see the Tickle Monster.
Oh god.
All right. Now, bring the crystals to me, and we'll channel them up through this tower. That should clear the way. So, where we left off before this 15-minute break of shenanigans,
Bullshit.
which we apparently have to do every time we pause recording, you all just recruited Marth and Bloodhawk.
Fuck yeah.
To help you find out what is happening to Dothtar and the Tower of Dashi, and hopefully try to stop it. As you emerge into the northern square that holds the tower, you saw a array of darklings, all plucking crystal buds from fey flowers, and commanding them, the Ticklemaster.
Is this the guy?
That definitely looks like a tickle monster. Yeah.
What makes him look like a tickle monster to you?
Just like the funny face and crooked horn and stuff.
You
Long
think so?
He's also got long fingers. And Marth's like, yeah, long fingers.
I guess that
they
makes
look
sense.
They look good for tickling.
Oh, I could see that. I feel like feathers would probably be better, like more effective. At
Whoa, you calling me a tickle monster?
Oh, sorry. You're right.
Hopefully.
That was racist. I apologize.
Felix, do
Yes.
these the flowers with these stones look familiar at all to you?
Nope.
No.
Okay.
I didn't know rocks grew from flowers.
That's fair.
They're rock buds.
Shout out Sanderson.
Shout out B. Sandy.
For the last minute or so, with since Cortis has had that little fey vine that he chopped off that tried to wrap him up, he's just been concentrating on it. And then at like the 60-minute mark or 60-second mark, I think he's able to he tries to pull the fey energy from within the vine, and he's going to restore one of his warlock spell slots.
Smart.
He's going to do his once a day warlock ritual just to regain a spell slot.
And you just hear, as you do that and the vine withers in your hand, you just hear, there he is.
Danny, a question from me, not from Felix.
Yes.
Do these vines look similar to the vines that showed up in the room where they ritualized?
No, the vines that showed up in the room where they ritualized were just dusk rose vines.
Stunning.
They are mostly green, sometimes pale, and they bear those blue roses. But these are like strong purple vines. They're decidedly Feywild, but nothing that usually crosses over to this side. It's not something you're super familiar with.
Cool.
So guys, we got to. Sorry, I have vine stuck in my throat. We have to
Why was
get.
it in your mouth to begin
Yeah,
with?
Tally. He established you shouldn't touch them, and now you're eating them. Tally.
Arcana,
Sometimes you put things in your mouth.
Arcana checks are really really deep. I understand we need to deal with the tickle monster and whatever is happening outside of this fountain.
Yeah.
Tower.
He
what
is
happening?
collecting the crystals from the darklings
I
and pushing them into the vines, wrapping up the tower.
Guys, the tickle monster just kind of spoke in my mind for a second. I just
Oh, are you okay?
just to be transparent.
I will be transparent with you above table. That didn't sound like the tickle monster.
No.
Oh, the voice was similar. There was a voice inside my head that says they know where I am. So I don't know if
Wait.
I'm exactly the safest to be around you guys right now.
We're not gonna just let you fight stuff on your own, though.
No, you don't get to leave.
You're not allowed to leave. You have to stay here and fight the
If
tickle
I'm
monster
if
with
I'm
us.
not allowed to leave, he's not allowed to leave.
I mean, that's absolutely fair. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm saying the Italian.
Oh, yeah.
The only thing I'm saying is what if we use our new friends here as a distraction to get these guys to move?
Use. Whoa. Whoa.
You're not gonna fight them. Don't fight them. Just be distracting and make
It
them
just-
chase you.
It felt like use is such a word.
Yeah,
Borrow.
I mean, if I'm gonna be used, take me to dinner first.
I said,
Okay.
Here's a sugar berry.
listen. I said we, and you are part of we now. We are we.
So we are using me?
We
And
are
you
using
are-
you and.
and we are all together.
I'm not sure who I'm talking to. am I talking to Marth?
It's
or am I-
Marth. The Bloodhawk's a little more gruff.
All right, I got that now.
So here's a sugar berry. Now here's dinner. Now, all right.
I'm just saying, if you guys create a distraction to chase these guys off and then just book it, we can get in and deal with the hardcore stuff. I mean, you can circle back around and come in if you can lose the people. Does that work?
I think we can make that work.
just so we don't have to get into a full-on brawl when we have to deal with the big guy.
Yeah.
Smart.
You're staring into my soul right now. Are we good?
We should be good. Let me confer with Hawk for a second. We'll see what we can do.
I want to eavesdrop.
Okay.
I'm so sneaky.
They walk a little bit of a ways away and are speaking to each other.
I love when we get to hear Jeremy talk to himself.
Yeah.
They
there
love
eaves
setting me
nearby?
up to talk to myself. When I'm trying to do it off screen, they're like, no, we want to listen, make up every word of that conversation right now. We need to know it.
I think
RP
it's a fair
everything.
request. It's a fair request.
So we're gonna go kiss after this, right?
That's what I heard.
Yeah.
Taytalian would be so upset if Bloodhawk was taken.
Yeah, Cordis, you get Marth. I get Bloodhawk.
I just feel like Bloodhawk and Marth kind of have their own thing, and I like that for them. You know.
that's too heavy for Taytalian.
They might be open. We don't know.
All right, give me a perception check, Prue.
Happily.
Let's see how much I have to RP with
I
myself.
famously am very good at rolling.
On everything except combat.
Give me that one.
No, it's a 5.
Yeah, I
You
don't
hear
think
every-
you
you-
could add enough.
You hear every 9th word.
Fair enough.
What are they saying?
For a 6.
Sorry,
Sorry, 7.
What languages do you speak?
Oh, you fool. I speak Common, Halfling, Infernal, Draconic, Sylvan, Undercommon, Orc, Thieves' Cant.
They're speaking Elvish.
Eat a
and
dick.
You have no
That was
idea
on
what they're saying.
purpose.
Marth is an elf. He's always speaking Elvish.
No, it's fine.
Or they're speaking Aarakocra, which you also don't speak. Sorry, Aarakocrans speak Orin or.
What was I say? Isn't it called like Avian? Is it not Avian? Is it Orin?
Avian?
I don't remember what it's called in D&D. For
Look,
the
the
bards.
Cloud Court
It
doesn't have jurisdiction
changes
here,
on,
all
It
right?
changes depending on the edition. It used to be Orin, which was the subsect of Primordial that was for air elementals, but they kind of combined all of those into just Primordial.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you don't understand what they're saying, and you can barely
Fine.
hear them.
Sorry, I'm timestamping that. I'm timestamping that for the bestiary. Sorry, go on.
Oh, that was awesome. I speak Sylvan. Would I be understanding what they're saying if I'm listening with my floppy ears?
I
All right.
also speak Sylvan.
So
Okay.
Sylvan is a Fey
kind of-
language. Eladrin speak it. It is not an Elvish language inherently. It does not have many direct similarities
it's-
with Elvish.
So these guys are speaking Elvish, but they're like, you guys said they're Fey? Why?
No, Bloodhawk and Marth are
Bloodhawk,
speaking
sorry.
Elvish to each other.
I'm fine. Okay. I apologize.
I'm fine.
Fine.
So everywhere from
Literally, the entire conversation about languages to then.
yes,
Yeah.
exactly. What do you speak? Just cut that after we're good. And
No, this all stays in.
No.
Yeah, yeah,
this is what
definitely. This
happens.
is gold.
This is what happens.
This is what people want to hear.
My shame stays. Your guys'
This
shame
is an
stays
actual
as well.
play, baby,
okay,
and we're
so,
actually playing.
For reference, one
I was
time
working on Felix's portrait and I was a little distracted.
He looks adorable.
One time I made a whole joke that went on for like about 2 minutes to silence and it didn't land, and also I got confused halfway through and that stayed in.
I don't remember that happening.
Oh, I do.
Yeah,
Nothing but the
that's-
authentic
that's
Lorecasters
great.
here, folks.
Unfortunately.
So do we hear anything or just this all?
Every ninth
No.
word? What is every ninth word? No, I'm just kidding. What's going on over here?
You weren't listening.
Buffalo wings.
so- You see Tickle Monster kind of placing all the crystals into the vines on around the base of the Tower of Doshi. And then you see Bloodhawk and Marth run past you. And Bloodhawk's like, "Hoo-wee, baby!" And they all just turn around and look at Bloodhawk and Marth. And Bloodhawk leaps into the air and glides over and just kicks one of the Darklings across the face. And Marth runs up, punches one in the stomach, grabs the back of its neck and swings it around, slams him into the ground. And then they just start booking it west of the tower. And the Darklings just, oh, fuck. And Tickle Monster's, get them! And the Darklings just take off, chasing Bloodhawk and Marth.
Bloodhawk.
That was awesome.
Who the fuck was that? No matter. Almost done.
The most
Ooh, I don't love that.
the most recent spots that I got to do it if Taytalian thought about it. The most recent spots that he put stones into.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna cast Ray of Fire on the vines that he just put them into.
Okay.
Is that the name of the spell?
Are you talking about Firebolt or
No.
Scorching Ray?
Scorching Ray? Thank you. It's like, did I just forget spells? I don't run D&D, guys. It's fine.
I knew it.
Fuck off. I'm rolling attacks for all 3, right?
Yes.
All right. First, Scorching Ray is 22. Second Scorching Ray is 13. Nope. Bad math. 12.
12 does not hit.
And the last one is. Can I get a confirmation or not?
A confirmation?
It is as cocked as the other one was before when you rolled.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
like-
So go ahead and reroll.
All right.
It is as cocked, if not more.
God, it got worse. Okay. This third one doesn't hit either, but one of the Scorching Rays hits.
There's an Eric Cockroach joke in here, and I'm just not. It's just not clicking.
Hey, too soon.
Hey.
He's risking his life for
Shut
us.
up.
This is the podcast exclusives. You get the cutting room floor of the puns too.
You get to
So
suffer.
you only hit with the first one?
I only hit with the first one, which was 10 fire damage.
It is not enough to destroy the vine. But it's definitely enough to get the tickle monsters.
Oh, that's what we
Oh,
wanted.
good.
Excellent.
I'm sorry, he's doing things that we need to stop.
Do we?
Yes.
We could have talked a little bit first. Do you normally just?
Oh, I'm sorry. You're new to the group. We don't plan.
Oh,
It's kind of
interesting.
a half-ass, half-cocked, all sports sort of mentality.
Yeah, Ascock Sports.
Hey, I don't know if you've heard. It's a absolutely groundbreaking philosophy.
No, this is the
Clear eyes,
first.
full
Sports
sports
can't lose.
This is
No,
absolutely
it's
the first I'm
closed
hearing of
eyes,
it.
Yeah,
full sports.
closed eyes, full sports can't lose.
First I'm hearing of it. Fascinating. Truly
You'll love it.
fascinating.
I don't think it'll annoy you at all.
Sure.
It helps to have like a bit of a chaos element to everything, you know, because then the enemy can't expect it, we don't expect it.
Unpredictable.
Right, like it just sounds like a party, really.
Yeah,
You know
I
what's
mean,
gonna happen.
And you love
It's-
parties.
I sure do.
How can you counteract that which you don't know and what your opponent does not know? So, like, if we don't know, how do they know? They don't.
Wow, that.
Sun Tzu always said, fuck around, find out.
Exactly. No,
That is in the art of war. You launch these scorching rays. 2 of them just harmlessly smash against parts of the tower or one of the crystals itself. One hits the vines and burns them, but does not break the hold on the crystal. And the tickle monster stops. Slowly turns around and locks eyes with Taytalian. The meddlesome folks from Carstead. Did you want a rematch?
well, I did just fine.
Kinda, yeah. I mean, it's kind of where we're landing at this
Like,
moment.
what I want is for you to get the fuck out of my town.
Oh, yeah,
Same, but
bet you do.
Yeah. I just hear you're not good news, so it's nothing. It actually is personal, so.
Maybe here you've got more than just one name. Back there you're the Tickle Monster. Here you're the Troublemaker? Awful lot of trouble you've gotten yourself into.
TM, you know.
Yeah, TM.
Trade.
Don't worry, I'm just making some home improvements. A little renovation.
What's your game here?
Game.
Yeah, you like to play games, don't you?
Oh, I do. Interesting choice of words.
Games are meant to be fun and to bring joy to the world, and if you're going to pervert that, I'm going to have a big problem with that.
Oh no, it'll be really fun when I shove this saddle blade up his throat.
Hey, that's a good. I like that game.
Oh, well then, let's play. I bring laughter to the world. And this world needs more of that. Wouldn't you agree?
don't say anything. It's entrapment.
If your jokes were any good, I'd agree with you, but I summon Shadow Blade.
You're really the only one
Yes,
laughing.
it's hard to tell a good joke when I'm looking at one. And everyone roll a wisdom saving throw.
Can I voluntarily fail?
Is this a magical effect?
It is a magical effect.
18.
Pass.
23.
Pass.
16?
Pass.
Woo.
12.
Failure.
That's a 14.
Failure.
Yeah.
Chance and Taytalian collapse to the ground, laughing uncontrollably.
It was a good joke.
Damn it, not again.
Wait, you've had this happen before.
It's nonstop. It's nonstop.
And all of you, the laughers included, roll initiative.
So I have like a good amount of spell slots left. How's everybody else doing?
I'm out.
I'm okay.
I've got half of mine.
What are spells?
Half of mine too. Yeah, with a shadow blade being summoned right before that, back down to 1.
20 and above?
24.
21.
Natural 20.
Before initiative starts, can I command Calliope to stick with Prue and basically give her the help action on on her initiative instead of my initiative?
Yeah.
To hang out with Prue.
Sure.
Okay. Yeah, you can use her to do stuff.
Sweet.
20 to 15.
You know I got to do it. 14, baby.
What did I say, Carter?
Time.
Next, use that other
No, never change.
14 to 10.
10.
Wow.
Hey. So
Taytalian bringing up the rear again.
Rear.
Yeah, baby.
Rear.
What'd you get?
I had rolled a 10. I don't know why it's on 4 now. No, I rolled a 9. Sorry. So not 10 actually. Oh, you got a 10. I'm not that far in the back. My dexterity's shit though. So
Yeah, you're still last. Prue, kick us off.
So
The
it's
tickle monster.
mano y mano, plus a bunch of other people. Cheese knife, me, him. Yeah, I'm gonna use my short bow. I'm not gonna come up there quite yet, but we are all in a line, so I will separate.
Yeah, where do you want to go?
Towards Taylor by 30 feet.
It's 16. Or sorry, that's 20 feet right there.
Yeah. No, now up one.
Mhm.
Yeah, and another.
Cool.
That's
Yeah, you
probably
can
good.
get
Yeah, that'll work. All right, I'm gonna shoot him with a short bow. Natural 20.
Yay!
Let's go.
now is the time.
Yes.
She ain't no halfling.
No.
Don't need to be. I'm kidding. I do very much need
Yes,
to be. I
you
roll so
very
many
much-
ones. Oh, okay. That's a 6 plus a 4.
You can get
10
advantage
total
on-
damage?
10 total.
You can get advantage on your next one if you send Calliope over. I guess
True.
you don't have Nick with this.
Oh,
yeah.
did you roll the extra die for it being a crit? You do get that.
11.
Damage is damage.
I'll take it.
All right.
I felt targeted.
He's just. Ow!
I wink and then, yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. I wink.
That's my whole turn. Is I hit and then I wink. That's it.
Show a little thing.
It kind of looks like I would just have an eye twitch because it's every 6 seconds.
Because it's every 6 seconds.
That's very funny.
Felix.
Bonus action, I'm using my last wild shape to go into starry form. Or into plant form, excuse me. I'm going to go with aloe once again.
Okay, excellent.
So I have, dim light around me. And then I'm going to use my action to cast Starry Wisp at him.
Starry Wisp.
Yeah.
That sounds
Please.
like a new one.
It's probably not going to hit with the 14.
A 14 does not quite hit.
Excellent.
Just misses.
And then I'm going to... Are those bushes to my left?
Yes.
I'm going to hide behind... I'm going to move behind the bushes.
Okay.
Right there. Yes. As it's all happening so fast. He's,
Yeah.
ooh,
Still got the bush.
maybe it grows even more because he didn't cut them last time.
Yeah.
So he's going into another
Bigger
plant
bush.
form. And so maybe
Super Saiyan 2.
yeah, they grow out more. The thorns grow up higher.
Yeah.
Because he never trimmed his bush.
Usually trims his bush between
Yeah.
plant forms.
Maybe now they've grown down because out into a little
Yes.
fro
Yeah.
situation.
Yeah.
And now they've grown down, and
Yeah.
it's just kind of maybe shoulder length, just beyond shoulder length, just rose vines.
Ooh.
Yeah. With flowers and stuff in them. His
This
thorns.
little hedge.
Yeah. Yeah. And
Hedge mage.
he shot the magic at him while he was hiding behind the bush.
No, behind the other bush.
Yeah. Ooh. So if I stuck my head up above the bush, would it look like I'm disguised?
Looks like a bigger bush.
Yeah.
It's still a bush.
Yeah.
But there's only flowers on the top part. It is the Tickle Monsters.
Oh no.
Oh no, he rolled so well.
Let's do this.
He's gonna walk forward 20 feet. And as he's walking, he wraps his hand around the horn in his head.
Is he large or is he medium?
He is large.
Okay.
He wraps his hand around the horn in his head and pulls. And you see this axe made of light be pulled out of his head and leave a small rift there, glowing with pink and purple energy. Well, this is the second time that you've got in my way. So I'll take it seriously right off the bat.
You look like a piggy bank.
I guess I kind of do.
You keep axes in your piggy bank?
You don't?
We're just rolling around laughing.
And then he points the axe at Prue.
No.
You!
No.
I don't think you'll be firing that bow again. I need an intelligence saving throw.
I probably won't be more of a dagger kind of girl. Oh, God. Fucking damn it. Whores and biscuits.
This is not the time. You were doing so good at the start.
I like horse biscuits.
Horse and biscuits is a...
Really
yeah,
good.
it's horse and biscuits. Here's the thing. I rolled a 6.
You take 11 psychic damage as you are hit with the Tickle Monster's Mind Whip. AKA Tasha's Mind Whip. And you cannot take a reaction until the end of your next turn. Moreover, on your next turn, you must choose whether to move, take an action, or a bonus action. You only get one of the three.
Oh.
As you are temporarily stupefied.
Of course, you know this means war.
That's the plan. Cordis.
Cordis is mad. He does not have his shield out. He will take out the cold iron dagger and dual wield. And he's going to run up and just pulling from all of his like swashbuckling pirate experience, remembering every lesson that he learned on that ship. He's just gonna go to town on this guy. And with advantage, attacking with the Shadow Blade for my first attack. Oh, that's cocked, but I'll see what that was. Okay, well, that's going to be a 20... Ooh, I didn't activate... as a bonus action, I'm going to activate my Eldritch Claw tattoo. So instead of going close up to him, you see...
Okay, yeah, you get extra range
Yeah,
for doing
spectral vines, and it's going to lash out at him, and like the shadowy tendrils are... the sword comes out at the end of these vines and goes to stab him from 15 feet away.
that. Hell yeah.
But yeah, sorry, that's going to be a 23 to hit.
That will hit.
Yes, or more than that actually, 25 to hit. And then, yeah, that's going to be 2d8 plus extra force damage from the other guy. 12. It's 12 psychic and 1 force.
He is resistant to psychic damage.
Oh, that's fun to know.
You notice him just kind of... I know all those tricks.
Come and get me then. And I'm going to
Ooh, okay.
25. I'll strafe
Maneuver
around.
around the side
Yeah.
of him. Try to pull him away from your incapacitated allies.
Yeah.
Speaking of incapacitated allies, Chance, you are incapacitated laughing. You get a saving throw at the end of your turn.
Okay. So if I'm incapacitated, that...
You cannot do anything
do
except the
anything.
saving throw at the end of your turn.
Well, great. Here we go.
Makes it easy.
That is... No way. That's not going to do it. That's a 2 on the die. Shout out to the 2 crew.
Ooh. You are still...
Oh, wait. I get advantage because it's a magical effect, right?
Yes, you do
Thank
get
the
advantage because
Lord.
it's a magical effect.
Oh,
Thank Corellia.
You don't want to be part of the 2 lap crew?
Tell me it was a 1.
I get advantage, so it was still
So
a 2.
it's still a 2, but you rolled a 1.
I rolled a 1.
Wow.
That crew.
What is happening?
I don't know. I'm laughing and tears are falling from my eyes. I don't want to be laughing. This isn't very funny anymore.
I will say the rest of you know you can end this on another creature as an action
Yeah.
to basically snap them out of it.
Oh, interesting.
Taytalian,
them out
you
of it.
won't be able to do that because you are also incapacitated.
Well, here's my question. While I'm laughing, can I go, Bimble, just stab me with your thing real quick. Just a quick stab.
Slap. You could have said slap.
Stab.
Yeah.
Bimble's like, okay, flies over and just stabs you in the nose with a sewing needle.
Do I take at least 1 damage?
You take 1 piercing damage.
Okay. So 2 questions for
Yes.
that then.
I was just going to say, can I move still?
Technically, you can still move based on being incapacitated, and this ability just says that it knocks you prone, so you can't get up
Right.
because the spell keeps you prone, but you can crawl.
Okay. All right. So I'd like to crawl towards Felix.
So you can kind of just crawl around while you're laughing hysterically.
What's happening to me?
It's like,
Felix,
it's
what's
like the
happening?
people slowly dying from the Joker's laughing gas.
Yeah.
Just crawl.
Oof, yeah.
Taytalian.
So Bimble stabs me in the nose and I take 1 damage.
Yes.
Does that give me advantage on my saving throw?
You know what? I'll give you advantage for that.
I'm only asking because technically speaking, Tasha's Hideous Laughter has a very specific condition. If you take damage, you get advantage.
Yes.
Okay.
And this is based on Tasha's City's Laughter.
I know. I don't
Though
know.
obviously it's not that because it's affecting all of you at once, but
I know. I don't know the exact specifications on this, but I'm going off of a spell.
yeah.
Roll better than that shit, please. Wow, I rolled 2 9s.
Oh, well, that's an 18, so.
Yeah, 9 and 9. Hey, you got to add them together. That wouldn't have helped you, Chance. Unfortunately.
Yes, you know.
Oh, right, because of my thing, I get a +6 to that. Oh, I forgot about that. I forgot about the cloak that gives me +1 to everything.
Mm-hmm.
So 15.
Meets it beats it.
Oh, my goodness.
Okay.
That is
Now-
the end of your turn.
Is it?
Yes. Because you get the saving throw at the end of your turn,
But I took damage. I asked Bimble to stab me.
which gave you advantage.
I'm trying to figure it out because damage and end of turn are 2 separate things. I'm wondering if asking Bimble to stab me
Triggered its own
its
saving
own
throw.
save, not the end of my turn save.
Hmm.
Does it say you make the saving throw when you take damage?
Yeah, well, I mean, so just to put this all out there,
Yeah.
Taytalian has Tasha's Hideous Laughter.
Yeah.
I did that after dealing with this freaking dude
This is
once.
sick.
I was gonna
That's
learn
awesome.
this spell.
Yeah.
Learning the spell, I know what it does, and it's specifically taking damage is its own save.
Okay.
Oh,
I
yeah,
will
yeah.
say you still have a turn then.
I do.
Nice.
Yes.
Okay.
Very cool.
All right, I'm gonna stand up and kind of like brush myself off and go, "That sucked. Thanks, Bimble. You rock."
Oh.
And
Anytime.
although I don't
There's
know.
just a bead of blood on the sewing needle.
Although in fairness, I don't know how you want to treat me telling Bimble to do things. Is that an action, free action? What is that? Because she is a familiar.
A
technically.
request?
Yeah, I don't know how you want to treat that. Usually it's like a bonus action.
Yeah,
but-
I would say a bonus action because you gave her like a direct command.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna back off a little bit, and now seeing how this all works, I'm going to cast Magic Missile, which I can only do at first level now. I'm gonna send 2 darts flying at our dear shithead,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna send 1 dart at Chance.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay.
And so yeah, I just reach out and go, "Fuck you." Chance, I really hope this works. And you see the little hammer darts go
Hammer just
flying out.
bonk.
Yes.
All right, so we'll do Chance first.
Aw, thanks, buddy.
3 force damage.
Okay.
But that,
You're like, I'm dead.
in theory, that immediately triggers a wisdom save.
Yes.
All right. Yeah. Okay.
With
cool.
advantage, which you already have. But
Well, this is great. Let's give it a shot
You
here.
still rolling that same dice?
Hey, this. You know what? That's a good point.
Maybe not. Watch you don't roll that one and they're both ones.
Stop saying things, Jeremy.
No, if I say it now, it won't actually happen.
No,
There's
but
an nat 20 in there somewhere.
Yeah.
statistically.
Just
Okay.
roll what you're gonna roll. That lights up.
So the second one is definitely a no. For wisdom save, that is going to be a 15.
Save.
Meets it, beats it.
Yes.
You are free.
Thanks, Taytalian.
You do take 3 damage,
Hey, I took
Sorry
it.
about
I
that.
took it. I took it.
but you are
Like
you
a champ.
are-
Like a
My
champ.
abs
Like a
hurt so
champ.
bad.
and the tickle monster.
My abs.
The tickle monster is going to take a grand total of 6 force damage, unfortunately. But
I do.
yeah, it's something.
Unfortunately for who?
I was hoping it'd be more, but I'm out of second
Damage is
level spell
damage,
slots.
baby.
Back to the top.
Is me.
Now, Prue, it's the top of the round, you notice that the crystals are glowing and they start sinking into the tower as the vines press them in. And it is your turn. You get either an action, movement, or a bonus action.
Well, I was going to take an action. Well, if I've learned anything from video games, it's hit crystal that glows. So I'm going to use my short bow and hit a crystal that glows.
Wise.
What, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Not gonna
Prue-
hit the boss monster.
Prue plays a lot of video games.
Oh, obviously. Yeah. Eloise calls them video games. She doesn't know why. They suck. God, I don't know how to do math.
Pam does.
Thank you. 12.
Look, that
12
helps.
does not hit the crystal.
Cool.
Arrow just
Yeah.
stoop
Yeah.
into a vine next to the crystal.
Cool. That's my turn, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go back to waiting.
It is.
Awesome.
But you are freed from the effects of the mind whip.
So happy.
Felix.
I'm going to use my bonus action to hex the tickle monster.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to hex his wisdom.
Okay.
So he has disadvantage on perception. So he also has a -5 to his passive perception.
Okay.
I'm going to move forward, and then carefully I'm going to use Druidcraft to pull that vine back to bring the crystals out.
It does not respond to your cantrip.
Okay. Good to know.
Solid idea, though. Love that.
Thank you.
That's what I was thinking.
You see, like, you kind of try to pull at it, and the tickle monster does not notice this, but the vines that are holding the crystals that are wrapped around the tower do not respond to your cantrip. And you notice, I will say, when you're trying to do that, that they are kind of connected to these buds on the ground, and it's forming almost like a ritual circle around the tower. They're already being affected by magic, and
Yeah.
it is stronger than what you just cast.
Okay.
That was a good idea, though.
Thank you. That is my turn.
It is the tickle monster. And the tickle monster...
Sorry, real quick. Could you move me forward 30 feet?
Oh, yes.
Are these like full-on bushes, or can we just go straight forward?
You can go through.
10, 15, 20, 25.
If anyone can
Am I
move
still hidden? I want to be like on the other side for
Yeah,
cover.
be on the other side of Quartus.
Yeah. Cool. Thank you.
if anyone can move through full bush, it's Felix.
Yeah. I
He
am
looks
bush.
like a little bush.
Moves
The
with
tickle
bush.
monster is going to rush Quartus.
Yeah.
And he's going to swing at you with this axe. Oh, that's a 16 to hit.
16 beats it without my shield out. Yeah,
Oh,
that's when we
Wieldy.
make decisions, and that's the consequences.
Man, we went through so much work to get you that steel shield too.
Yeah,
I got a shield now, guys, but I'm not going to use it.
we got iron daggers.
17 radiant damage.
Cool. I will take 5 of that, as most of that is eaten up by my Fey Vigor.
He just slices through these vines, and you feel this light blade start to sear your flesh. And he pulls back and swings it around again.
A little bit stronger this time. Give you a better fight.
Oh, so just 2 whacks then. And it's a 21 to hit.
Yep.
Damn it. That's going to be 14 radiant damage.
Still up?
That is the end of his turn. Oh, let's see if he recharges his left first.
No, you don't need to do that.
He does not recharge it. That brings us then to Cordis.
He's gonna go for a stab with the. I'm gonna do the dagger first, just mechanically.
Okay.
But then I'm gonna do the shadow blade, hoping to maybe disrupt that resistance to psychic damage. Not so sure, but that's gonna be in 19 to hit.
19 does hit.
And then that was the dagger. So do I get some additional stuff with stabbing him with a cold iron dagger?
For him, it will just do 1 additional damage.
1 additional damage.
1 additional damage.
Gotcha. Okay, so
It's not an extra +1 to hit, but it is an extra +1 to damage.
I get to add.
Kind of the opposite of a master.
I get to add 4 to this. So that's gonna be 6 points of damage.
Excellent.
And then it will be
You
fire.
do see it kind of.
And then-
As for the resistance, you don't know yet.
Okay, and then I'm going to roll advantage with Shadow Blade. That is going to be a 19 to hit.
19 does hit.
And so my psychic, that is 9 psychic and 5 force.
Excellent. He is still resistant to the psychic.
Oof. Okay. That is my action, bonus action. I'm gonna stay right there, making sure that he can't get through to Felix.
Stronger Fae.
Come on then, let's finish this.
Chance.
All right. I'm going to use half my movement to stand up.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. And I'm going to. I don't think I can reach anybody on this twine.
How much movement you got?
I've got 35 feet total.
You can get right up next to him if you wanted to.
I wanted to get right up next to Cordis or Felix.
Well, I'd say you still have 20 feet.
Okay.
I'll
Yeah.
give you 15 feet to stand up.
Okay. Great. Thanks.
Get over here.
Yeah, it's a weird number to do.
Yeah.
Um.
I'll give the extra 5 to you.
Thanks.
You're
That's
so
nice.
generous.
So generous. Yeah, and I would like to channel divinity.
Yeah.
And so I'm going to call on just like the party gods, you know?
The party gods, baby.
The vibes. I'm calling on the vibes.
Do you nicest?
Calling on the vibes. And I reach out to Cordis and I like pat him on the shoulder and he's like, I need you to stick around so we can dance on some more tables together. All right. And so you're going to gain temporary hit points, 8 temporary HP.
Right. Thank you.
And your weapon attacks will deal an extra 1d4 radiant damage.
Sick.
And I need to concentrate on it.
Yes.
Very cool.
And I think that's
The
going to be...
infusion of joy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. Helping Hand.
Oh, helping
Infusion
hand,
of joy would be much different.
Very cool.
Yeah, Jeremy.
Yeah,
Helps.
I wrote the clause.
Yeah, so, and I just look at the Ticklemaster and I'm like, you're perverting joy.
Whoa, you keep calling me a pervert. That is
Yeah, you're
not
a
cool.
pervert. You're not cool.
He is a pervert.
That's my twine.
Like, oh, you think you're cool with your dingy armor and your dingy halberd?
Oh.
I didn't think that made a person cool or not. That's not very nice.
If your friends say that your armor being new makes you cool, they're not your real friends.
Yeah.
Taytalian. It's your turn.
Okay. How are you guys looking over there? You're good? How are you feeling?
I am hurt. I am.
I am hurt.
I am.
Yeah, but
not quite badly beaten.
Yeah, but you got
bloodied.
Felix behind you.
Yeah.
I'm bloodied.
You're bloodied. Yeah, but you're way the fuck over here, so that's fine. Okay.
That's fine.
You're so far away. All right. I'm going to run up and just, I think I can get to here, and I'm going to pull out for the first time in my entire life, keep it, simmer down, all of you staring at me, a slingshot and a little bag full of powder.
Yeah.
Taytalian pulls out for the first time in his entire life.
Pixie pellets.
Yeah, and I'm going to try to launch a pixie pellet at Tickle Shithead.
All right, so you make an attack roll. Your modifier is dexterity. You do not have proficiency with this slingshot.
With a slingshot?
He's
It's a martial
he's
weapon,
from Tall Tree.
baby.
It's a simple weapon, isn't
It's
it?
a simple weapon.
Yeah,
It is a
but
child.
he's a
Wizards-
wizard.
It is
Wizards
a
have
child's
specific
toy.
They
weapons.
only have specific weapons. They don't have all simple weapons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't remember what wizards specifically have.
So
Dagger and quarterstaff, I'm pretty sure is it. Oh, crossbow maybe? or is that just sorcerers?
What is
I think it's
happening?
You can operate a crossbow, but not a fucking slingshot.
What the fuck just happened to my thing? Hold on, give me 1 second. I can literally look at it right now.
Oh god, no!
They're
Keep it this way.
different,
I like
okay?
it.
They're different.
Daggers, darts, slings, quarterstaffs, and light
Okay,
crossbows.
I'll give you slingshot with the slings.
It does not
They
say slingshot.
they operate very differently, but I'll give it
But
to you.
slingshot doesn't
Because
actually
I'm not
exist.
planning on using any slings.
I'm just saying, that's not Goliath.
I get slings and I get
That's not
I get
Goliath.
hand crossbows. I feel like you put those
No.
together, I have,
Nope.
I have
you
slingshot.
do a slingshot. Okay, I'll give it to you. I'll give you proficiency.
Which my proficiency right now is what, 3?
2.
2. Are we only at 2 right now?
Shit.
Yeah.
2 plus dex.
Oh my god. 18 plus 2, dirty 20.
Woohoo! Go.
Damn, that hits.
Taytalian.
It is 1d4 plus your dex damage.
Oh, it actually does damage? Cool, I was not
Yes.
expecting that. 4. I do 4 damage.
Excellent.
3
And
plus
he's
1.
got to make a dex save. Ooh, and that's a 2 on the dice. So he is marked as this powder. What color would you like this to be?
Ooh.
Eggplant.
Just a nice aubergine like your bedroom at the manor.
Oh, you're
There's-
homesick.
That's cute.
And there's this big swath of bright purple across his chest and over his shoulder, and then this kind of like purple cloud just drifts off behind him. He's affected by fairy fire. Very cool. Which gives you guys advantage.
Would I have any
against
idea
him.
how long does that last? Would I know?
You're not sure.
Okay, that's totally freaking fair. There ain't shit I can do as a bonus action right now, so yeah, I'm gonna chill. I'm out of movement, so this is it. This is where Tally's chills.
This
All
is
right.
it for me.
That brings us to Prue.
All right. Well, yeah.
You have you can move now. You can
Oh,
move
thank
now.
you. Much obliged. I still kind of want to hit a crystal.
I think that'd be smart.
Yeah.
Calliope will help.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have Calliope on my shoulder, kind of like whispering coordinates in my ears, so I can like.
Sniper spotter.
Yeah, like sniper spot me. And then hopefully that gives me the help action.
Yeah, coordinates.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll give you- I'll
Okay.
give
I'm
you
just.
that.
I was.
It's
looking
pronounced
to you.
Cordis.
Coordinates.
Coordinate spray.
Okay, so I got a 19 and a 17.
Yay!
Nice.
Plus-
Calliope crits on a 19.
Damn. Hey.
Calliope's not attacking.
Oh.
Oh.
She also
Calliope
doesn't
does
crit on
not.
a 19.
Meow.
If you say it confidently, I'll believe you. How dare
Calliope
you?
actually crits on anything above 14.
It's true. Okay.
But anything below 14,
That's
she
a
fails.
6.
Yeah, she crits on 19s, but she doesn't make attacks because she's
10.
a familiar.
Damage. 10 damage on a crystal.
You get sneak
What
attack
type of
'cause you had
damage?
advantage.
Piercing.
Don't you have sneak attack? 'cause
I
you
do
had
have sneak
advantage?
attack actually because I have advantage. So,
Right?
yeah.
It is an object. You do not have sneak attack.
I can sneak up on objects.
It specifically says creature.
You
Okay,
think
but
so?
like I can sneak up
I
on
know.
That's
I've
some
denied
Harlow
your
energy,
sneak attack
honestly.
a couple times, but
a couple times every time.
I literally gave you the sneak attack the first time,
Okay, I did 10 damage though.
and it's piercing.
Yeah.
And are your weapons magical?
Not this one.
It is resistant to non-magical piercing damage.
I'm magical though.
I'll say.
If only that worked.
Oh my god.
But Jeremy, she's magical. Hey, how many of these crystals did we see / are there?
5.
Okay.
Okay, well I have a nick, right? Oh no, all right.
No, you made a ranged attack.
Fucking bullshit.
Come on.
Denied. Felix,
Do you wanna
you're
stay
up
where you're
as
at?
the arrow chips a small piece off one of the crystals. You see this energy crackle around it as another one disappears, swallowed into the tower.
Does it look like the vines are just there to hold it, or are they also applying some of the magic?
They're pushing it into the stone of the tower.
Okay. Bonus action. I'm going to heal my dear friend Cordy
I'll take it.
for.
I'm talking a lot of the shit. I can't really back most of it up.
Oh. He doesn't need to know that.
Hit point wise, damage wise, I've got them. But
You're gonna heal for 7.
thank you.
Earmuffs.
And then I'm going to give Prue my additional D8. You're gonna heal for 6.
Thank you.
I used healing words. I just whispered, "You're doing great. You too, Prue." And then I'm gonna run up towards the tower, and I'm gonna use my action. I'm gonna pull out my iron dagger, and I'm just gonna trim some hedges.
Nice.
And I'm gonna try to cut the vine off from the crystal to see if that stops it from getting pushed in.
Okay, make an attack roll.
I don't know what we're calling the tower on this map, so I just moved him up to this.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The big, almost round thing in the center is the tower.
It's fountain.
I have to
It
do
is a
that.
fountain, but we're pretending it's a tower.
24.
Dungeons and Dragons. And this
24
is where you
hits.
draw the
24
line.
hits.
Nobody told me we were playing pretend.
That's gonna be 5 piercing damage or slashing with the dagger.
Piercing with a dagger.
Yeah,
All
on the
right.
same one that she attacked.
Okay. Well, she attacked the crystal.
Oh,
You're
true.
attacking
I'm attacking the vine.
It's with an iron.
But you can hit the one that Taytalian hit with the scorching ray.
Oh, sure. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll go after the vine.
All right. The vine is bloodied.
It doesn't get cut at all.
Nope.
Okay.
Sad.
My
I mean,
goal.
you kind of cut into it, but you're not like you haven't like sliced through it.
Okay, that was my goal. Okay.
It's got that like milky white substance coming out.
As we established earlier, they're girthy.
Yeah. And I have a little knife.
I got a little knife. Look, you're doing your best here.
I am.
guys.
It's not the size of the blade, all right?
That is my turn.
Excellent. It is the Ticklemaster. Ticklemaster is gonna maneuver around Cordis, like forward. Yeah, there we go. So around like kind of the side of Cordis to catch Chance. No, back right there. No, it's okay, Taylor. I'll just lean over and do it.
You said I was right there.
Yeah, but then
piece of shit.
but then I said move, and you went around and then back around, and that's when I said,
stopped there, and you
Nitpicky.
kept talking. You piece
okay.
of shit.
It's okay.
No, it's fine.
It's okay.
He touched it and it didn't move. He's like, "Yep, there."
Well, because then you got it after I leaned over. But I wish you were in this cone after that. But you're not. So, Cordis and Chance.
Yeah.
Constitution saving throws.
Oh no.
How's he gonna do it when he's looking the wrong way, Jeremy? Huh?
It's coming out of his ass.
Is this a magical effect?
It is a spell.
Okay, great.
Do you get advantage on all saving throws against magical effects?
I get advantage on spells and other magical effects. It's a part of my background as a satyr.
Not just intelligence, wisdom, and charisma, but all saving throws.
Against spells and other magical effects.
I'll have to look into that.
I picked the best satyr one that they had.
Oh, so you pick and choose which one you wanted.
Well, there are
I
different
see.
satyrs available in D&D Beyond, so yes.
Yeah, there's the shitty Seda, there's the good Seda.
Exactly.
You gotta get the good Seda.
You gotta get the good
This
I
satyr.
guess the
Satyr.
good one is in Mordenkainen's, so you can
Yes.
have it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Mordecai's tome will go fuck you, Jeremy.
Okay.
There's the satyr with the good rabbi, the satyr with the bad rabbi, the cancer. It makes all the difference.
She gets it. All right. Good thing I had advantage. This die is done.
Is it because of the circumcision?
Whoa.
No, it's not.
Okay, a whole chunk of this needs to be cut out.
Yeah, this
Circumcision, guys. We're trying to save the hood right now. Not.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh no, it has to stay in now because Carter made such a good
no,
joke.
God.
no.
Okay, everyone.
Con saves 13.
I got a
Con saves
15.
against a spell.
15.
15.
13.
15 passes, 13 fails. You'll take half damage, Chance.
Okay.
As the tickle monster moves his axe over to both hands, kind of crosses his body with it, and pushes it outward, sending out a pulse wave of magical energy. So full damage is 26 force damage.
Cordis.
Cordis, you take 26 force damage, and you are pushed 15 feet away from the tickle monster. And Chance, you take 13 and are not pushed away.
Okay. I try to grab Cordis as he falls past me.
You see Cordis get pushed away, and he does not get back up.
No.
I had 26
Cordis!
hit points exactly.
Oh,
between the
That
temp
and the temp HP?
Yeah, those.
Okay.
I had,
With the temp
I had
HP.
18 and 8. So
Oh.
he's down and no longer concentrating on Shadow Blade.
Oh.
Boom! Knocked through the air, smashes on the ground 15 feet away, and Shadowblade just flickers out of existence.
You feel big and strong doing that, huh? Feel good about that?
Well, yeah, a little.
Cordis!
You see, like, any disguise he was wearing at this point, like, just like falls away, and he's just like blue skin, you know,
Beautiful
white hair,
blue
Air
boy.
Genasi.
Oh,
Oh, sweet baby blue.
gosh.
Babe in the big blue ox.
I love Babe. Yeah, Babe
But-
is the
Cordis.
big blue ox.
I need a death saving throw.
Call Bunyan.
Okay.
Come on.
Let me
Yes.
double check something on Eldritch Claw. I
He's
don't think it
blue and the
gives
big
me-
ox already ran away.
I'm just gonna double check that Eldritch Claw
That's
tattoo
it.
doesn't give me resistance to force damage.
I don't think that one does,
I
but
don't
double check.
think. I
I've
think
been
it's-
wrong before tonight. Before tonight and also tonight.
What?
Oh, I need to make my con save.
Thank you for the clarification.
For like the concentration.
It's like the 2022.
Oh, it doesn't.
2020 also.
2020 as well.
Okay,
2020 tambien.
my channel divinity goes down
Oh.
on Cordis.
Oh.
Wow.
Hey, at least it
Oh my
Give some
fucking god!
Natural 20?
natural one.
Natural one.
One.
I'm gonna
Catastrophe!
fight you.
So you
No.
fly back, you smash into the ground, and you guys look back and notice that Cordis has been flung across the ground through one of these shrubs, and this crooked, broken trunk of the bush is rammed up through his abdomen, and he is bleeding out.
Oh gosh. Okay.
Cordis has 2 failed death saves.
Man, I wish we would've
Cordis!
Chance.
I wish I could do something to help. There's nothing I can do.
Yeah, out of spells.
I was out of spells after that damn fight earlier. And I know magical. I saw that regular weapons don't work on this guy, right? So all I've got is the dagger, kind of.
Yeah, you know the dagger does hurt him.
Okay. So I like look.
And magical weapons don't necessarily do nothing. He just has resistance. Or non-magical, I mean. They don't do nothing. He just has resistance to the non-magical damage unless it's the iron.
Okay. Yeah, I just looked down at this dagger in my hand and I'm like, they ordered these for a reason. It must be something real special about this thing because, and I want to charge at him and try to slash him.
Okay, let's go.
All right.
I love how everyone's sitting up straight and no longer bullshitting.
Girl, I never sit straight.
Everyone's sitting up gay.
I need you
Thank
guys to
you.
sit so gay for me right now because
You
I
guys
am.
need to sit so gay for Cordis, right?
Girl, I'm gay for Cordis.
Okay. So that is going to be a 23 to hit
23 hits.
with this dagger. Okay.
You will deal 2 extra damage on top of your attack.
Okay, good. Yeah, 1d4 is not amazing. Does 3 whole damage.
Plus your
You
dexterity.
have any
Plus my
bonus with
dexterity,
dex?
thank you. 6 whole damage.
6 damage.
And I'm standing there, I'm seething.
He is bruised.
Okay.
Actually, he was bruised before that attack.
Okay.
Oh.
So he's into bruised.
Okay. He's into Bruce?
He's into bruised.
Italian.
That's
Yeah.
my crime name.
I stab it into his flank. And I'm like, you don't deserve to look like me.
You think I look like you?
I look down at my legs and my hooves, and I look back up at him, and I'm like,
He looks down at his legs and hooves. Okay,
Yeah.
I see what you mean. But I have a rift in my head, and I'm holding an axe made out of radiant light.
you're right, you're uglier than me.
Italian.
Okay. How much can Bimble carry?
Bimble is a tiny creature
Okay.
with a negative strength.
Okay.
Nothing.
Bimble can carry probably about 10
Whoa.
Cool.
like a mage hand. Like 10 pounds is like the limit of what she could possibly carry.
What would it cost me to pull out a health potion and give it to Bimble? And tell her to go feed this to Cordis?
Your soul?
No, I already sold that a long time ago to Bimble.
I would say that applying a potion, even though Bimble is a well fleshed out as far as familiars go and can attack, applying a potion is not within the realm of what Bimble can do.
So
Bimble can bring the potion over, but cannot force feed it to Cordis.
Okay. That seems fair.
I want to meta so bad.
Don't meta.
I'm not.
I'm already meditating. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I really thought we were all just gonna fight the Ticklemaster and not attack a bunch of crystals. It's the only option. I gotta run over and give Cordis a health potion. I'm
Okay.
gonna shove all we have is common, so I'm gonna shove a common healing potion down his throat. 8 HP to Cordis.
Cordis, you wake up, searing pain in your side. You look down and see this wood protruding from it, but the blood's slowing. You are dizzy. You are feeling sick and so much pain, but you are alive.
Yeah, I just kind of like, as it like dribbles down my chin, and I just kind of like come to consciousness. Oh, hey, Tally. He like spits up blood.
Hi, buddy.
What's air genasi blood look like?
A breeze.
Red.
Glittery.
Glittery. I like
Silver.
Unoxygenated blood. It's blue.
it.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like air.
I'm not
gonna
a
get
scientist.
You guys remember?
I'm not a scientist.
You guys remember when Osmosis Jones got hurt? That's what it looks like.
Yeah.
I do, because that was my hear me out.
Well, specifically the fever.
Yeah.
The virus was
Yeah,
your
obviously.
hero.
I'm sorry. Everyone knew what I was talking about, okay?
No one thought it was Osmosis
No.
Jones.
Okay. So that's an action to feed our boy, right? What is it an action to pick him up, or is that a bonus action? Just to stand him up.
I would say I will let you do that as an action.
Okay, I don't have an action, so that's why I'm asking. I already burned my action to feed the health potion.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So if it's an action, that's cool. 'Cause I'll do something else.
Yeah.
Okay, then I am going to burn my freebie Misty Step. 5, 10, that's the last of my movement. Was that Misty Step across the field. And as I'm fleeing, I just go, Cordis, figure it out. Love you, bye. And this is the one that I'm using, which is my free Fey touched Misty Step.
Okay.
So this one, as unlike the usual kind of like shift into kind of like a foggish effect, this one actually shifts me into a bubble, and I disappear as the bubble and
Yes.
as a bubble farther away. And that's gotta be the end of my turn.
All right.
Nice work, Tally.
Good job. Good job.
Back
Thanks.
at the top of the round, the remaining crystals are glowing fiercely. Another one sinks into the tower.
Fudge cupcakes.
Pink clouds gather above the tower. 2 massive sets of claws sink out through them and start to rip it apart. And you see the feathered head of a dragon. And the tickle monster starts laughing. She's here! Guinevere Nightsbane! And that is where we will end tonight's session.
No!
Jeremy!
Absolutely not.
We need to get out of here, guys.
Why did we come to this town?
Dungeons and Dragons,
I
baby!
hate this bullshit town.
We are a problem.
It was fine before you guys came.
That's so fair. That
So,
is
so then this would be
so
happening without us.
fair.
You'd be dealing with it yourself.
You're so right.
You're so
While Julia's taking pictures of the battle mat right now, just make sure you get a picture of the massive dragon that's ripping through.
yeah. Ripping through the sky.
It's in the frame.
Yeah. I think the only thing that right now that
here
is
we go.
equivalent to a dragon is, I was gonna say Garfield is over on the mantle.
The Toxel plush.
Yeah. Oh boy. Well, hey, Thanks, Taytalian.
Yeah.
I appreciate you, man.
Okay,
I didn't
wait.
have a healing potion, right? I didn't have one.
I mean, we didn't give any
We
to
didn't-
you.
Yeah,
don't
did you buy
think
one
you
with
had
your
No,
tab?
Yeah.
I didn't buy any, and I didn't know if like you guys were given them like when you started, or if you just.
Yeah.
No, we stole them from Felix. Well, okay, we were given them, but
by
Yeah.
Felix's
Felix's
mom.
We
parents.
just used 2
Yeah.
of those that we had.
Yeah. So there's only 2 more party wide, I think.
Goodness.
Okay.
Wow.
And you're all out of spell slots, and a dragon just showed up, so I'm so excited to see what happens next episode.
Can't wait. We're recording that right now, right?
Fuck.
Well, guys,
4 a.m. in a warehouse.
let's see how we're doing on the next episode of Lorecasters.
If you'd like to hear more
Yay.
casters,
If you'd like to hear more casters, it's going to be up on our Patreon real motherfucking soon.
Hopefully, by the time this episode is released, it is already on the Patreon.
Who's to say?
do
But
that.
you know, you never know.
and would love to shout out Jorge.
Yes, we love you, Jay Pollo.
Thank
Jay
you,
Pollo.
Thank you for all the support,
Oh my
MVP.
Yes, and you can be a patron too if you go to Lorecasters on Patreon. So we'd love to have your support. We could have more fun shenanigans and a crazy amount of natural ones like we did today.
Oh my gosh,
All right,
what was
so
happening?
Bright side,
Goodness me.
they reset next session. Right.
Well,
You're
reset?
still in the same combat.
Are you fucking kidding me?
So they're not gonna reset.
You know, you're a very cruel dungeon daddy.
And then he's like, yeah, they reset with the rest.
This has been like 3
thank you.
sessions on the same day.
Yeah.
This has been
Okay,
the longest
we'll
day.
talk about this later.
Yeah.
Yeah, check
Well-
out our Twitch live streams.
Yeah, check us out on socials, at the Lorecasters on pretty much everything.
Yeah, check me throwing these hands at Jeremy.
That may or may not be live streamed. But if you guys do want to help us keep going and take part in that Patreon, that'll also help us get more behind the scenes stuff up for you. And we're planning, other projects, and we just love what we do and we want to keep doing it. So thank you guys for listening, and to our patrons, thank you for the extra support. We love you all, and I hope you tune in next time to find out what happens to our intrepid heroes when they face off against a dragon.
We let this city burn. That's what happened.
Damn right.
Catch you next time.
Bye, Julia's mom.
Bye,
Bye,
Mom.
Julia's mom.
And bye, Julia's
Mom.
grandmama.
Hey, shout out Mimi.
Shout out Mimi.
me.
R.I.P.